ain't shopping for expensive things. I be on the movie screens, magazines and bougie scenes. I'm not clean, I'm not pristine, I'm no queen, I'm no machine. I still go to Taco Bell, drive through Rose Hill. I don't care, I'm still real, no matter how many records I sell. After the show, after the Grammys, I like to go cool out with the family, sipping, reminiscing on days when I had a Mustang. And now I'm first class, up in the sky, popping champagne, living my life in the fast lane. I won't change by the glamorous, ooh, flowers, the glamorous, glamorous, by the glamorous, ooh, flowers, the glamorous, by the glamorous, ooh, flowers.
I'm talking champagne witnesses, caviar dreams. You deserve nothing but all the finer things. Now this whole world has no clue what to do with us. I got enough money in the bank for the two of us. Plus I gotta keep enough lettuce to support your shoe fetish lifestyle. So rich and famous, Robin Leach will get jealous. $500,000 for the stove, taking trips from here to Rome. So if you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home.
Welcome back, gamers. What's cracking?
Yo.
You guys ready for a whole day of the game of the millennia? All right, boys, you take it away while I go and add 7 TV emotes that everyone's crying that I haven't added in my channel.
Cool. Yeah, hi. I'm UnNameD. I'm just gonna run this very good category in GTA 5. On deck is with me is Alex. Say hello.
Hi guys.
And I guess we can begin. Of course, this is Hando Classic, so no taxis, ending C, no mission skips, and no on mission 0 because it's boring. And I guess Alex can explain what we need for Hando, actually.
So for 100%, we need basically all the... obviously you need to complete the story. So finish the last mission. In this case, we have to pick the third way. And we also have to finish all of Franklin's side missions. Only Franklin's side missions, because obviously Michael or Trevor can die in the ending. Big spoilers. So that has to be done as well. That's missions like Omega or the Marianne mission, which we will all see later. You also have to do the activities, so stuff like triathlon, darts, golf, shooting range, flight school. This also needs to be done. And yeah, what else is there?
Races, some miscellaneous stuff like hangouts, random events.
Oh yeah, random events. Oh Jesus, yeah.
14 of random events, which aren't actually random.
Yeah, they're completely consistent. They're just called random events because, I don't know, shits and giggles, I guess.
Slow and steady, T. There's enough here for us all to enjoy.
And yeah,
Depends on how you look
as the people who've already watched marathons, or like marathon runs of this game, know, first mission is Prologue, which is extremely boring.
Yep. Like, what, 3 minutes of unskippable cutscenes?
Yeah.
Things every day.
But at least, I don't know if this has ever been shown off in a marathon, but Prologue skip.
Yeah,
we
it
skip one of
was.
the cutscenes?
It was.
I think it was, right? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean, Twisted, Trevor percent showed it.
Oh, true, yeah, that existed. I forgot about that.
But I guess we can explain it better.
I'm setting the charges. They're on a timer, so
Yeah, let's just wait until we get there.
Let's hope I can even get it.
Yeah, that would be funny if you didn't get it.
Let's see if I can get this, like, 2-second skip.
Oh, fuck, you hear that?
No, I cannot.
Sirens! Fuck the cops!
So you can skip this broad dialogue.
What's this?
If you get it, like, pushed by Mike.
It ain't supposed to go down like this.
Yeah, but it's somehow very precise.
Go!
Yeah.
Get out of here! Get out of the
Peer pressure him.
Let's move. Come on. Can't be many more cops busting this
The one
down.
guy didn't die.
This is fucked, man. The thing is full.
He's still not dead. Oh
My
no.
share, it's still
It's
wide
fine. It's fine.
You took very little damage there.
Yeah, surprisingly.
So yeah, that's the first shootout of the game done. Quite easy.
What took you so long?
Just click head and you're good.
and drive.
Now for the first longer unskippable cutscene.
The glass. Did you see that?
Yeah,
I guess
Real stout.
lore
Yeah,
progression.
Just watching the very good getaway.
Yeah. It's not scuffed at all.
Go, 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 go!
Actually, since we have some downtime, you can also tell that we are running on like 7-year-old patch.
That's true, yeah.
Gives many advantages. Main of them is just like 50% faster load times, because fuck latest patch.
Yeah.
There's no waves. We don't have a bug on Monkey Business that it despawns. What else is there?
to the chopper.
You
Like
can
some
do the
minor
wall
stuff.
breaches.
Oh yeah, we can do wall clips, right? Yeah,
We
yeah.
move quick. We
Yeah,
can beat
so
the
wall
train.
clips, no waves, shorter loads. And the Agog shit 2015 was 7 years ago, I can't believe it either.
Coming our way!
Be cool. Be
It's like one of the first released patches on PC. It's like the third patch on PC.
train, man.
Oh, you're doing the jump! Jesus, that worked. That's awesome.
Yeah, so we can
what we're
quickly
seeing
kill
now
the
is the
momentum.
prologue skip. And so basically, we shoot the tank so that the gas comes out, we lock to 30 FPS, and then we shoot the gas trail just as we get into the car. This will now load the checkpoint. Easy, very good. This will now load the checkpoint. So we get the checkpoint, and then so the checkpoint trigger and the cutscene trigger are not actually the same. And by locking to 30 FPS, the gap is big enough that we can mission fail just in between those two triggers. So the checkpoint is triggered but not the cutscene.
Ricky's fucking dead.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
if you time it too early, so if you get into the car too early, for example, you trigger the cutscene and you
Just watch the
get the
cutscene.
cutscene. You watch the cutscene, yeah. And if you go into the car too late, you
Start the drive again.
Yeah, just drive again, yeah. This
And now
saves
again,
around,
like-
what, 40 seconds?
Yeah, it saves like 40 seconds. We basically skip the part where Brad gets shot.
Yeah. And we
So the,
actually do skip the train, I
story
guess.
doesn't make sense now.
He did not die
True.
a hero's death.
The entire story is scuffed now.
Our Lord,
And yeah, another minute of unskippable cutscenes because Prologue is really great.
so perhaps
Yeah.
we should not
Actually, we talked about the story, so let's give some more insight on that. So, obviously, the heist fails. Michael fakes getting shot and has a
I
deal
mean,
with the FIB.
this heist was already
Yeah.
failed from the beginning because it was
Yeah.
a setup.
infinite mysteries.
It was a setup, yeah.
But we know
Just like the ending
Just
song.
like the
of
ending
course.
song.
It's a setup, yeah. Yeah, spoilers for in about 10 hours when we hear the song. And yeah, now we get to play the third character, Franklin. What time did you load in?
Mid 13,
With 13, okay, yeah.
as always.
Yeah.
So as always in the as we play, we're gonna steal cars a lot. As in
Yeah.
every GTA, you almost start the game with stealing cars.
Right up here, homie!
Really, really automobile.
And slow for your bitch ass!
Yeah, whatever you say.
So yeah,
Nice
this
to
drive
see
is
you
just
can get ahead of
basically rubber banding Lamar as much as we can.
Send me on there about to dock my
And using Franklin's power, which has like
You need some bread?
defies the gravity
This tow truck, it ain't got glamour, but it's some money to be
and
made.
gives a lot
Yeah.
of speed.
Him and Tanya can
So I guess you can talk about the driving tech in this game. 'Cause
Yeah, so
it's
first of all,
really
Franklin's
important.
power.
I'm good.
Yeah, driving tech is some of the most important in this game. First of all, the power. Franklin's power sucks the car to the ground and it
We filming shit here.
increases the grip, it increases your turnability and everything like that. So it's just easier to drive with your power. But the issue is that the overall game slows down, so you want to use the power as little as possible. That's why we always just activate it and then instantly turn it off again.
So basically
So
just
something
tap.
else. Yeah, basically just tap. So something else to mention is that in the top right corner of the screen you can see the FPS, the 150. The more FPS that you have, the faster the game is basically, especially on the driving because the game checks on every single frame. So just go faster. That's how this works.
But I think
and,
it cuts
yeah,
at some point.
Yeah, and the game only works until like around 160 FPS, 150, 160, some even locked to 165 because afterwards the game just starts to stutter a lot because the audio engine cannot handle that much FPS. So yeah, driving tech, brake boosts. If you go
Yeah,
over a
brake to
small
go
bump-
faster.
Yeah, brake to go faster, exactly. We've already seen quite a lot on this drive. Basically,
And if you
go over a
combine
small
brake
bump-
boost with Franklin's power, you go even faster.
Exactly. Basically, you go over a small bump, you hit brake just as you go over it, and you go quicker.
Curb
Because
boosting, that just increases the speed if you go over curb, and mid-rise, but I'm gonna show it later. Also, this whole section is on a timer, like 37 seconds, so while I wait, I'm gonna do a stun jump, because why not? We need 25 stun jumps, and it's one of the miscellaneous stuff that I need.
Exactly.
Cool. And now just wait for cops to disappear.
Yeah, there's a... So coming up here is a very nice strat. Basically, after loading this cutscene here, you want to delay the dialogue, and we do that by spamming the character switch wheel.
This racist and son
So as
of
you
a
can see there, we skipped the dialogue line, that was very good, yeah. And yeah, we skipped the dialogue line there, saves around a second.
Oh yeah, because
Like
this
one
whole
and a
game is
half.
like dialogue based.
Yeah, there's
lot
a
of
lot of
things-
dialogue strats in this game. Yeah, the mid-drive here.
Yeah, mid-driving is
what happens
basically
is-
stalling the engine on like between gears to get speed.
Yeah, so at the very end of the second gear, you press spacebar or handbrake to stall the engine, and this just gives a lot of speed for some reason. It's a weird kind of bug. And yeah, we use that a lot.
Okay, and
So,
we're
yeah,
basically
now-
beginning by I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, after a hard day of work, we're going to sleep to progress the time of day forward so that a mission later spawns. Side mission, actually.
Yeah, the first street race, to be exact.
Correct. Which, for some reason, it's both a side mission and a street race. Yeah, nice warp into the car.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't
or
want.
not. Yeah, so what should happen
Yeah,
there is
in
that...
Hando it's harder.
Yeah, in Hando it's hard, exactly. What should happen there is that you run into the garage door, and the door closing interrupts his pathing to the car, and that's why he warps. There's some more brake boosts here to get to the third mission of the game, Repossession, which is another mission where we steal something. A bike, to be exact, a shit bike.
Hey, what's
Yeah, very shit bike.
So good to see you.
Yeah.
So good.
What we waiting for? Magellan Ave, nigga. Vespucci.
So instead of getting the Buffalo, we're gonna just take the Bullet because it's better.
That country bumpkin.
And we're gonna
Yeah.
use it hopefully after the mission.
Yeah, another mid-drive here.
Yeah,
and the
there's
brake
a
boost
lot
to
of
get us up to
combining.
insane speed.
Oh, I missed everything, whatever.
Yeah,
There's
there
a
was
lot of
car there
combining,
in the
like
way, I guess.
mid-drives and brake boosts and power at the same time.
I never took you to be old.
Yeah, another stunt jump here.
That's all.
That's a lot of speed.
Yeah, at least I got it.
Yeah.
Also, it's worth mentioning that you can skip the stun jump camera, but only you have a weapon. Without the weapon, you need to use a scroll wheel or page up button. Because otherwise you get like very slow cinematic camera.
Yeah.
The bike should be in one of the lockups
Spin into
down
the
here.
checkpoint.
Should be the story of your
Park the Bullet here so it hopefully spawns after the mission.
Presence known with this parking. Move it.
And since this section is based on Lamar position, we're just gonna push him a bit.
Hey, what's up, homie? You alright?
Yeah. There have been many strats throughout time here. Back in the day we used to punch the hobo to the left, but nowadays we just push Lamar.
Yeah, you thought I was
Quite
gonna
Yeah,
easy.
if you punch the hobo, it skips like one Lamar animation.
trying to go in subtle, right?
Yeah. But nowadays we just push through the animation. As you could see there, Lamar kind of turned to the left to punch him and we just pushed through it.
Oh yeah, also you don't wanna push Lamar too far because you're gonna get a DLC dialogue.
Yeah.
Hey, let's
Oh,
watch
you're
it.
actually doing... Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I got the bad anime. Just with the fucking Princess Robot Bubblegum.
Pussy nigga and grab
Balux is not happy.
Okay, kill this guy, climb the wall to spawn everybody, because for reasons unknown. Clean.
Nice shootout.
So much.
Okay, oh actually we didn't explain tab running in the prologue.
Oh yeah, tap running. So basically what happens is, if you shoot and then continuously spam the put the weapon away button, by default tab, so that's why it's called tab running, you go faster for some reason.
Yeah, it gives you like a small speed boost every time you take out the weapon. And it
Yeah.
only works if you are in combat mode, which you enter by just shooting or being in combat.
Exactly. The nice bike pickup here as well.
Oh, yeah, that
Just
was
shoot the
clean.
guy off, run to it, take the bike. Super smooth.
Oh. Also on bikes you wanna wheelie as much as possible because that's how they gain speed. Also in comparison to GTA 4, GTA 5 doesn't have any issues with bikes on high FPS. So that's a W for GTA 5.
Okay, that's very weird in GTA 4. Bikes in general, to be honest. Like I watched the Lost and Damned run yesterday. The bike physics in GTA 4. I mean,
Okay, jump off to skip some dialogue.
Man, I can't hang with you.
did the bullet spawn?
Nice.
Pokers.
So we can continue the run as normal. So the bullet spawns, we're gonna take it to the next mission, which is pulling. The pulling favors. First side mission that we actually have to complete to progress the game.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, so this mission is required to spawn Chop later, and it's the first of 5 missions in the Tanya mission chain. But sadly we cannot skip the mission chain like in the 3D era GTAs. And yeah, first of 5 missions for her.
Yeah, these missions are
actually
very
be
boring
done.
because they are just drive to tow truck, take tow truck, tow car, and that's it.
Yeah. No, these missions are actually famous for not having checkpoints. So
Yeah, the checkpoint is only here.
yeah, so if you fail something, or like if you like get cops and mission fail later, or if you explode something and die or whatever, you always spawn at the beginning. It's a massive time loss.
Vehicle 29, come in.
Also, tow truck has very weird physics. It doesn't brake boost, but it gains a lot of speed on powering on like some bumps and curves.
Yo, we on
Yeah, we should
But I
mention that
think
not every car can
you can
brake
mid-drive the tow truck. I'm pretty sure I did it a few times.
I didn't catch that.
But the speed boost is
Really?
not that high.
Am I
Yeah,
going
you
Franklin?
can.
That's
It's
interesting.
not really worth.
So what we should mention is that not every car can brake boost. It's only rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive cars that can brake boost. Front-wheel drive cars can. Theoretically they can, but it's like frame perfect, so it's very
Let's get
difficult.
this back to the lot.
Also,
And they
all-wheel
also gain less
drives require like one more input to mid-drive. Usually you only need handbrake, but with all-wheel drives you also need to press brake.
So I ain't seen you around the
Exactly.
hood much.
I've been trying to
Yeah,
Which we
just
will see in about
stay in Chamberlain Hills
what,
forever.
9 hours on Big Score.
Nigga got airs now.
no, I think I'm gonna get some all-wheel. That's toxic spawn.
Yeah, we'll see, but like,
Wanna be when you just won.
are there any required
And I
all-wheel drive
remember
cars?
you and JB.
I mean, I know that Trevor's truck is all-wheel drive, and I'm gonna use it later.
Oh yeah, true.
Changes.
Oh yeah, also I capped to lower FPS to open the gate faster. Small optimization.
Yeah, so now UnNameD is going to be heading to the second side mission of the game by How, the street race, which for which we slept earlier to change time of day. And what he's also doing here is he's doing the sleep mode tutorial. Basically, sleep mode is very important because it prevents phone calls from coming in and random events from spawning, which is very useful in Hando. And
Yeah, this is the
Yeah,
most
that's the
important tool in like GTA 5 whatsoever. Also,
Yeah.
you wanna spin the car a bit if you enter the mission, but I think I fucked up a
That
bit.
crazy motherfucker Lamar. Bronze medal
Yeah, I fucked up. It should face the other way if you spin the car properly.
yeah.
It's actually fine that this ruiners always spawns there. I think the game just gives you a free car for this race, but you're just gonna use the bullet.
Yeah,
Do I
yeah.
get a cutscene skip? Oh, I do.
Go.
Nice. Sometimes you can just skip the cutscene before the race starts. No really idea how. Also, in every race, if you press gas or just W on the go button, you get a speed boost. Like in every race, even C races, you get speed boost on a jet ski. It's pretty funny. And this is basically just 2 laps and taking the same brake boost over and over and not crashing. At least
Yeah, the
this race acts as a mission, so if you die, you just mission fail. But other races act like a free roam, so if you die, you just die and spawn at the hospital.
Yeah.
And you actually have to win this race. Other races have to be third place at least.
Yeah, so all the races are actually quite boring because we just completely outclassed the competition by brake boosting. What's also funny to note is that the competition is never too far back because they rubber band like crazy.
Oh yeah, true.
Got
They
some
always...
donations
Oh,
in the
cool.
meantime during this race, if you want me to.
Yeah, read. There's not a lot of going on.
All right, cool. So we have an anonymous $10 donation. Thank you very much for that. We have $10 from Cosney saying good morning. Good morning, Cosney.
Good morning.
And we have $5 from James, a good friend of mine. A little story here. I got woken up this morning at 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. with a phone call from my friend James, and they donated to the stream at 4:53 a.m. and they'd been out partying, and him and his friends were sat around the TV watching the stream. And I guess they forgot that it was a rerun, or James didn't tell his friends. So they donated, and then were wondering why it wasn't being read out at 5 o'clock this morning. So then he called me to ask if we could give him a shout out. But I was fast asleep, and the stream was not live. So he's getting a shout out now. And the comment says, Ben, we're absolutely fudged, mate. Can you give me, Danny T, and Will a big fat shout out, please? Love you, hun. Proud of everything you're doing here. Thank you, James. There's your shout out for you.
Big shout outs to the guys.
Yeah, big shout out to James and the others.
For sure, but what you got up?
And yeah, since we are back, I just did a very quick random event, which was basically just stealing a bunch of money from the security guys. And now I'm just gonna use this car that lies, for whatever reason, to block a path for Lamar, so we warps into the van.
Oh yeah, but what we should also mention is that we run on some quite specific settings in this game. So first of all, we obviously try to maximize FPS, and second of all, we have the
Distance
population
scaling.
density and distance scaling setting very low to despawn a lot of the random junk on the side of the road, like trash bags and park meters and stuff like that. But for some reason, thankfully, this car does not actually despawn.
So I could have seen
yeah,
the
we
Lamar
could
just like stopped and then he walked. It actually saves like 7 seconds.
Yeah.
And I found that. Like this setup.
Really?
Yeah, I did it. It's like quite an old strat at this point.
Yeah, like we've been doing that for ages. I remember back in the day when we did the car warp. That was horrible.
Yeah, actually you can do it pretty easily with a bullet, but it's not worth. It's too slow.
Yeah, cuz we supplementing our income.
Yeah, because Lamar and Chop would stop if you went for the bullet.
Is that fool?
Yeah, very clean drive here. This is one of the drives that we need to pay a lot of attention to the dialogue, because a required amount of dialogue has to finish before we can start the next scene.
Yeah, if you have too little dialogue parts, you would just hit like whole story.
Exactly. So
Oh yeah, I guess you can
another very
explain the
interesting
next
skip
stuff
here.
now.
Exactly. So chop skip. To get to the next scene here after this drive, 3 things need to be required. First of all, you need to be very close to DE, which is the guy who we are chasing. Second of all, no dialogue is allowed to be playing. And third of all, you need to trigger a certain zone. The game obviously did not expect for us to find some crazy shit here to do this earlier than expected, but we did, thankfully. So what UnNameD is doing here is, by calling the cab, he's interrupting the dialogue. By parking on those arrows, he's loading the zone, and by getting close to D here, he skips to the next scene.
That was kind of
That was
scuffed.
really close. That was really scuffed.
Yeah, that one car kind of fucked me over.
Yeah, I saw you crash into it, right?
At least I saved it.
But yeah, that's job skip. Also quite new. I mean, quite new.
Is it
was like a year
new?
ago.
It's like over a year old.
1.5 years ago, okay, yeah.
Let's do this thing, chop chop.
I think it was found before I even started running.
It was found during the first tournament. The Jefferson tournament.
Yeah, I wasn't around there.
You crossed the line here.
So just
Yeah,
not taking the scripted path as we would go in a casual playthrough. Because why would we? Oh, nice stutter.
There
Yeah, if the game lags, by the way, just look at the FPS, because the game just stutters because of some audio desync. Okay. And probably one of the hardest strats now in the beginning, which is pushing the dog to go faster.
Find that fool.
Let's see how it goes.
Snatch him out, Chop Chop. Lead me to him.
So basically Chop is really slow in this section, so we're gonna help him out a bit by pushing
He
him.
hiding in that train, boy.
Okay.
Good first push. Right? Too far
stumbled.
actually, yeah.
He stumbled.
He stumbled, yeah. If you push him too far, he kind of gets stuck.
Where he at?
Okay, that was good.
Very clean second push actually.
You got a whiff of him, Chop?
Very clean third push as well. Jesus, unnamed.
It's not.
That was ideal in fact.
Nah, it wasn't
Almost.
far away, but good enough.
We in this together,
Just
Chop.
gonna wait here in
Yeah, that
first
was
person.
really good. Yeah, in first person because the animation is shorter.
Chop. Come on, smell
like-
that stinky motherfucker.
Easier like attaches you to the spot.
You scared
Yeah.
of dogs, nigga? Oh shit! Screw that dog, man! Don't kill him this time,
Okay.
boy.
Just gonna wait for D. Yeah, this guy's name is basically D for whatever reason.
Is his full name known?
I don't think so.
Like you, dog.
We gonna stash this dude at my spot.
We going back to your.
So instead of going right as in normal round, we're gonna go for a
Shut
stun
up,
jump
man.
again.
You ain't recognize me.
I knew it was you before you took that flag off. You always been dumb, Lamar.
Really?
So this area is kinda scary because there's cop spawns, just the normal cop spawns all around.
Our 40 stacks.
You ain't gonna
Just like that.
Oh, speaking of that, Jesus, there's a cop car. Jumped over it.
Be quiet. I gotta make a call.
Actually, D's name is not known. It's just a D.
It's a nickname.
We got your boy. You
I saw on GTA Wiki that apparently he's sometimes called Big D, which kinda monka, but
pay the
okay.
funeral director, motherfucker.
What the fuck you done? You just gave them our location. Now we gotta let this motherfucker out of here.
So, powering,
Fuck out of here. And nigga, give me
using
that
Franklin's
damn
power,
phone.
interrupts the dialogue usually, and on this drive it's very important to keep the dialogue playing because the dialogue needs to finish before we trigger the next scene. And by holding the power for longer, for like a second, the
It's not even second, you
Dialogue
just
does
have to
not
hold it a
interrupt.
bit longer than a tap.
yeah.
So despite the van being like very bulky, it's really fast.
Yeah, brake boosts insane.
Just like SUVs. SUVs are also like really big and bulky, but
That boy.
brake
Yeah.
really well.
am his mentor.
Oh
That's
yeah,
actually
this mission
because of
also has a
the-
bug. If you have too high FPS, I guess you can explain that.
Yeah, so on this start of complications here, if you have like 120 FPS or something, the mission would just keep on failing because oh, that's speed, Jesus, because the red car would kind of slide into Simeon and that would interrupt the mission and fail it. It's kind of weird. And yeah, what I was gonna say earlier is wait, what was I gonna say?
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know either, but you logged to 60
prevent that
FPS
failing
to
into cap
75 FPS. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I know what I was gonna say. SUVs and the van are really good at brake boosting because they have a very large suspension. So like,
I mean, everyone except the one on Jewel Store, which is Burrito. That one sucks.
yeah. True. No complications jump?
Nah.
Not in hand.
Going
though.
for
I had to
PPFs.
bring it up. I had to bring it up.
Gaper, bitch! Fucking homo.
Patch the
Did they
bug?
ever
No,
patch the
no,
bug?
they
No.
never patched the FPS bug. It's still on the latest patch.
They haven't really touched single player since like the release of PC.
Yeah, true.
Because monkey business bug has been existing for like 7 years at this point. Same for complications bug. It's insane.
That's a 9mm semi-automatic.
I mean, the only thing they touched in single player was attaching the attachments to the guns again.
Yeah, true.
Because there used to be a bug for a few years that like there were no magazines and attachments on the guns in the cutscenes, and it looked like really goofy.
And looking at the way you're going about this,
Yeah, and they fixed it after like 5 years.
you're working a credit
Yeah.
fraud. Credit fraud?
But
Oh yeah,
they
this
didn't
drive
fix
is
the
based just
actually
driving
important stuff.
fast without power. We cannot power
Appreciate a kid
on,
who
with
follows
Franklin.
orders without taking responsibility. Yeah, maybe
Yeah, this SUV also brakes very nice. I mean, brake boosts very nice.
Also, to get Michael like really early, you need to press like enter key again when you get into the SUV.
He
I mean,
look legit
FK.
to you?
Look, man.
I mean,
Just between him
it might
and
be
your
something
fucking
different,
son.
but
Don't
usually it's FK.
worry. Me and Mr.
Oh yeah.
Clean right.
Oh, you mean enter key? You mean enter key like enter the car key? I thought you meant like the enter button on the fucking.
Yeah, I mean it's usually F, so you need to press F again if you when you get in to spawn Michael instantly.
Yeah.
Okay, now
So,
for the
signal
most
fight.
shitty fight ever.
Franklin! See now?
Oh, nice push from the start.
One push,
For a ride?
Second push.
2 push,
3.
3 push. The kick.
Okay, that was scuffed. Okay, now for the shooting range.
Yeah, the first kind of random activity that we have to do is shooting range. We have to get
All challenges done
The-
basically on bronze medal.
exactly.
6 challenges. Like 6 types of guns with 3 challenges.
Wow. You really
Exactly.
Movement. Also, I guess if you want to do quick punches on Simeon, just need to hold W shift and spam left click. Also, I'm gonna be running a lot during shooting range. I guess you can explain why.
Yeah, so for triathlon 3 we need full stamina because otherwise we would lose a lot of time. Because if you have full stamina, you do not lose HP during basically if you run for a long time or swim for a long time or bike for a long time.
Yeah, you have infinite
And,
stamina basically.
yeah.
You can sprint
We
forever.
just need a lot of stamina. Yeah, you can sprint forever. We just need a lot of stamina, and we get that by running at like basically every available opportunity.
Yeah, every time
So
I
you
have a
will see,
time
like-
challenge, I'm just gonna run. I only
or
need a
also when,
bronze
like
medal.
waiting during missions.
Yeah.
So yeah, you will see throughout the entire run that UnNameD is going to be running on Michael basically whenever he's
Whenever I
got any
can.
time for it. Yeah.
One more. Okay, nice.
You can also see that he's basically still running even while he's shooting. So that's how much we've optimized this.
Yeah, optimally I will get like a prompt of 60 stamina somewhere after the save warp. But we'll see.
Yeah. Actually, we
I mean-
can explain safe warping already.
Yeah, I guess you can.
So basically, if you make a save file and then load the save file when holding one of the character switch keys of the character that you are not currently controlling, so F5, F6 and F7 by default, F5 for Michael, F6 for Franklin and F7 for Trevor, you will warp to the character safe house that you're currently controlling, which we will see after this shooting range here. UnNameD is going to make a save file and then load the save file while holding the switch key to Franklin, and this will warp Michael to Michael's safe house to start the next mission for the sun.
Exactly. We use save warps actually quite a lot in handball.
True.
It's actually one even. There's actually a save warp without a save after yoga.
Yeah, we can explain that later when we get
Yeah,
there. That's
when
very
we get there,
interesting.
when we get there.
Yeah. So something else to mention is that you can see UnNameD is always running in first person. That's because, first of all, running in first person gives you better control, so you can just swerve around better. And second of all, it's actually faster. So
I mean,
for some reason,
this is the only way to lose stamina in interiors, by the way. I don't know why. If you run in first person, you actually lose like stamina timer.
yeah. So you only increase the stamina by running in first person in Interiors, and it's also just faster. So running in first person is basically always quicker than either jumping or running in third person. You will see that we change the angle, so basically either first person and third person quite a lot during the run. And that sometimes also we jump, because at various different points during the run, whatever we do is faster. So sometimes third person running is faster, sometimes third person...
Oh yeah, also worth mentioning.
Fuck me.
Every character runs at different speeds in third person. I think the fastest was Michael,
Yeah.
and the slowest is Trevor. But
Yeah.
in first person they run at the same speeds. And tab runs are
So-
also different.
So what I was gonna say is, sometimes running in first person is quicker, sometimes jumping in first person is quicker, sometimes running in third person is quicker, and sometimes jumping in third person is quicker. It's very random. Did you
I
load
was
the wrong
so
mission?
slow. What?
Did you load the wrong mission?
I almost quitted the shooting
Okay,
range.
that's what I saw, okay.
because I pressed escape too much. Yeah, more running. As always, because it's a time challenge. I would actually call the last rifle challenge being the hardest, because you have 10 targets, each take 3 bullets. So you can do it on one magazine, but it's pretty hard.
Yeah. Also, there's basically 2 different types of missions in this shooting range thing. There's the score ones, like this one right now. Where you can see at the bottom right, there's a time limit, and the time limit has to run out. And by the ending of that, you have to have at least a certain score to progress. And then there's also the targets one, like for example, shotguns or pistol. They are target.
Yeah, the
so you
next
have
one
to
is
just hit the
targets.
targets, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
When there is targets, it's faster to kill all the targets.
Yeah, that's the FIB. Do you have splits running on the side?
I have, because I need to know if random events split.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I missed one shot.
So if he ends
So I'm
up
gonna
getting
reload
WR, we will know.
I mean, there is like 5 minutes for free in my world record, so it is possible if I keep up with my PB times.
We'll
Nice
know in
7.
about 9.5 hours.
So ideally on the first shotgun challenge you will get like all 7s, but it's pretty hard.
Yeah, shotguns is like the only stage where your shooting skill actually matters quite a lot.
Also, you wanna pass this on gold, so you get a auto shotgun for next 2 challenges. So I'm
Exactly.
gonna switch now.
You can see why auto shotgun saves time.
Oh my god. It's because of my camera. I changed to wrong camera. So it's pretty scuffed. And I missed again. Hey. Fuck.
No.
Wanted to go for a kill. Hey. MG challenges, the most boring ones.
Yeah.
It's basically like 3 minutes.
Shooting 100. Yeah, most of the stats of the characters don't actually matter. So you will see throughout the run that the shooting stat and the driving stat increase. Like the only stat that really matters is stamina on Michael because of 12 and 3. All the others just don't matter.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing shooting skill does is increase your ammunition capacity and reload speed, and like less weapon sway
Yeah.
when scopes.
I don't even know what driving skill does.
I think it just gives you a better control, that's it.
Does it? Because I would not have noticed the difference.
Yeah, it's hard to know the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, now for beautiful 54 seconds of running.
Even more on next one.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it works for building stamina, I guess.
Yeah. It's actually quite nice that 100% Classic is like the only category where we consistently reach full stamina before 12 and 3.
No, taxis works the same because waiting for taxis and collectibles.
Does
I think
it?
taxis is even better with stamina.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Because when I was running I had issues.
Seriously? I think with the new route it's better.
I mean, yeah, my route was like a year ago.
I mean, at least I got like 100 stamina on second triathlon.
It's
As far
longer
as I
actually,
remember.
because I still did drowning Omo.
Damn, that's the OG strats.
That's the OGs, yeah. I think like 10 of them. Oh yeah, true, the strength stat in the game increases ladder launches. Like you ladder launch higher if you have more strength stat, I think.
Oh, fucking
Yeah, we'll
reload.
see what the ladder launch is later on.
Nice. So, minute of running, how's the weather?
It's gonna snow actually today.
Yeah, I got snow
Apparently.
too.
Really, that's nice.
Oh, bro. So I woke up earlier this morning so I could go out for a walk. So, I'd get a bit of exercise before I sit and rot in my gaming chair for the next 14 hours. And, like, it is completely, like, iced over here. And we have what we say, like, black ice, It's like, you can't see it. So you'll be walking along and you'll just like fucking eat shit. And that's exactly what happened to me. I was crossing a road, so there was a car coming, and I walked across the road, and like halfway there was some black ice on the pavement, and I fucking fell. And I didn't like fully fall like on my ass, but I fell like on one of my knees, and I've been having physio on that knee and the ankle because I like injured it a couple of months ago. So, oh my fucking god, it hurt. And obviously the car was like looking at me, and I just fucking ate shit right in front of them. Oh, I'm so embarrassing. It's tragic. And it was only like
story to tell us well for that.
Yeah, it was legit like 5 minutes away from my house as well. So it could be like my neighbors like pissing themselves right now. Like, oh, what an idiot, you fell over.
Happens.
What happened to me once is that I was skiing with my family, and I was carrying my skis like across the road, and there was like some ice. I didn't see it. I slipped. I fell down, and my skis like separated and went down the hill. Like one of them.
Did you have to go like running for them?
No, I couldn't catch it. Like I was on the ground, just like and the ski went for like 100 meters. I caught it at like a small, like I caught it at a tree. Like it went literally for like 100 meters, just went down. Like
Man. Yeah, shit sucks.
And that was like 2 or 3 years ago. Back then, skiing was not that expensive.
Well, yeah. Also, every shooting range will give their minigun to a customer to shoot with.
Yeah, can we just say that, like, how much does shooting range cost? Cost like 1,500 or 300?
Well, in GTA 5?
Yeah.
It's $14.
What? 40?
Yeah, you pay 14
American,
bucks.
baby.
What?
Yeah, you pay 14
like
bucks to
1,000.
enter.
What the fuck? It's 14 bucks and you shoot a minigun.
Yeah.
America be like, oh, you cut your finger and you need stitches. That'll be $15 million, please. Oh, you want to use high-grade army equipment in the shooting range? That will be $12.99, please, sir.
Awesome.
Now that's freedom.
Yeah, so now shooting range is done. We can see
my
the
god,
save.
it was actually so bad.
Really? What time?
12.
That's 18 seconds quicker than my gold.
Okay, and it was bad to my standards. Okay, very quick save.
Burn.
Wait, at what time I'm gonna enter? Like 28? Yeah, 28. Lol.
Why the fuck not?
$14, man.
Let's take Amanda's car.
Hey, father, probably one of the
And the
hardest
street-
missions in the beginnings.
Yeah, that's stamina, by the way, to pop up.
Nice. Yeah, that's the usual
so-
when I get 60.
Alrighty then.
The street
Change of
race
plans.
costs
My darling
$1,000.
boy is in trouble.
I think it depends by
Shooting
the
range
street
costs
race.
$14.
Lesson number 1.
The higher you go, the more
Don't
expensive
ever
it
have
gets.
kids.
Hey man, look, if I had kids, I don't think no parenting issues would arise
What the
over
fuck?
who had both privileges and who don't.
I mean, this actually makes a lot of sense because, see, when you die in GTA 5, the game takes away money from you, and it caps at 5,000. So when you die later in the game takes away $5,000,
Where the boat at?
Little shit's
and
been
it takes 14 for shooting range.
somewhere on the Western Highway.
Man, ain't
That's
you worried
America
about my
oversimplified.
boat?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
am.
But you can always buy another boat.
Yeah, tell
Anyway.
me.
I mean,
Wait,
5,000 to get you from everything, like even if you blow up and burn down.
Yeah,
That's some
basically,
goddamn good hospitals.
There it is.
I would
that's
say.
true.
My boat.
So it can't be American.
Fucking hurry, man. Yeah, well,
So the usual getting the early climb because it's very important. Slowing down a bit to slow down the boat. Oh, that's an early climb. Oh, Jesus.
That's really early.
That's bad.
Well, that's good. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
Jesus.
would
I
you
think
get
that was
slowed down a
really
lot,
close to Ave Maria.
Yeah.
But they need to speed up the boat a lot. So, basically, when Franklin jumps and you purposely slow down or the game slows you down, he can die. And it's really bad when that happens.
Yeah, he basically doesn't make the jump.
Yeah, he doesn't make it onto the bone. Okay, that's true.
So, also, this entire section is different than any percent because what UnNameD is doing now is he's cut.
Yeah, I wanna
to the right
speed
of
up the boat a
here.
lot more
Exactly.
than usual to get the stun jumps, because why not make some style points when you're rescuing your son?
Alright, now look for my son!
Dad? Wait, you're the guy from the team.
Oh, the trucks. Oh, you're fine. Yeah, that's
That's the
the
first
stunt
one,
Kid, watch out for the boom! Fuck!
and the second
jump.
one,
Here, Jimmy's
nice
still in the
train.
background.
This is the cinematic camera.
So you can drop in the car!
Clean, really clean.
Kid,
Very clean.
don't
That's basically the best you can do this.
shit! You better hope she's still seaworthy!
Yeah, and by catching Jimmy less than 4 seconds after you shoot that one guy, you will get a shorter animation on Franklin, so he will pick him up now,
Damn thing!
and then make the exit to the left probably.
Remind me
Yeah.
not to come to you for parenting advice!
That's basically the best you can do this mission in Hando.
That everyone?
Yeah, that was very good.
Time to get the boat back!
And that's also like one of the most important sections in the early game. Because like if you mess up on the first stunt jump and you're somewhere, then everything is fucked.
I mean, you can
Because you're
always
missing two
recover
stunt
by
jumps.
using the cinematic camera at least.
Fucking boat!
Okay.
Yeah, but you're still missing 2 stunt jumps and you lose time because
At
of the
least you
pickup.
still got a son.
Okay, nice dialogue skip.
Yeah, I got
So basically entering between the lines skips like a dialogue line, and scrolling up skips like the driving in animation.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, man, I'm taking
Another very nice drive here. So mid-drive, brake boost, and we are up to huge speed.
I think I didn't get that much.
This is still very quick.
Yeah, I guess.
It's
I wonder what the
Also,
friendly
yeah, you
quest
can-
RNG is gonna be.
Oh yeah. Also you can hear how, oh Jesus. You can hear how there's basically almost no dialogue progression. There's a brake boost there?
Yeah,
all the credit for our guy.
I discovered it by
Okay.
accident. It's actually really good.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, so slam into the wall to skip dialogue again,
watch it.
because the
Yo,
game is
so,
dialogue
like,
based.
since we're both
Yeah.
I actually got that
So
by
now for the
point
ledge
one.
buffer.
Oh yeah, you can explain the ledge buffers now.
So basically by taking cover and taking out the phone and then pressing W and spacebar at the same time, you store the ledge grab. So basically what happens is the game cannot grab the ledge that you're trying to grab, and it stores it, and when putting down the phone or getting out of the car here, you fly back to the ledge that you grabbed.
Stop it!
That
It's a
wasn't
very
perfect. at least I
oversimplified
didn't
explanation,
fly.
but it works.
What happened?
Yeah, basically you cannot climb with phone up, and the game's like
The guy I'm paying
freaking out, and it stores the animation.
Oh, that's fucked up, man.
But if you get into a car, this animation actually like cancels.
Dude,
But if you retake the cover, you can do it again.
fuck, man, I think we lost his ass.
Yeah.
He lives somewhere up in the canyon. We'll find him.
And if we spam Q while getting out of the car, you instantly take cover and then fly back over the hill climb.
On top of each other.
Oh, this is scuffed. Yeah, yeah, the gear shifted.
Yeah,
He's gonna go
here.
for a backup.
Frank, what we're about
Yeah.
to do?
So, oh, don't get cops now. So,
Shit, let's go
what
coach.
happened here is that the gears are very important in this game because, especially on hill climbs like this, you might lose a lot of time or even fly down if you're in the wrong gear. And obviously we cannot really impact the gear because it's all automatic because it's America.
Only like
Winch.
25 seconds.
And we'll see how you like
Overall.
when someone fucks
Yeah.
with your shit. Oh, hey, wait! You got the wrong idea, pal. Whoa!
I mean, I think I just
So, yeah,
didn't
this-
slow down enough.
Let's see what
I
happens.
love it how there's always like a small break when nobody says something and then we both start talking at the exact same time. It's like the 5th time, it's so funny.
Do it, man. Fuck
Yeah, what I was gonna say is this mission is actually very important for the story because the house that we pull down here does not actually belong to the tennis coach. It actually belongs to, I think, like the wife or something of Martin Madrazo. And Martin Madrazo is a character that we'll meet soon. He's like a mafia boss or something like that, like a cartel boss or whatever. And yeah, he basically demands the money for destroying the house. And that's how Michael gets back into the game. So, is to rob the jewel store.
But yeah,
that's how basically the entire story kicks off.
but we don't know anything of this because I'm blocking all of the phone calls and skipping all of the cutscenes.
Exactly.
Also, it was probably hard to notice, but I was looking back at the same time looking forward to like not spawn the Martin goons that would chase me.
Is this still the number for Lester Crest?
Exactly.
Who's asking?
And yeah, now Michael is contacting Lester,
Your
who will
Uncle KG.
be a very important character to organize the heist.
For a dead man, Michael.
Okay, any spawns? That's the question.
buddy. Tactful.
Yeah, in this section we need a bike, and it's random if we get one.
I'm living in Los
No
Santos,
parked
just
spawns
like
here.
you. Marietta Heights.
By Ganji.
I mean, preferably you're gonna get a bike, but
You fucker.
Yeah.
there's no spawns. I'm gonna get like a good sports car. There's a Buffalo at least.
So fast.
Nice. Not ideal to shoot because all of the NPCs just do dumb stuff. Oh, I got cops.
Oh, cops.
I mean, it doesn't really matter in Hando because you always have too many texts on carbine rifles, so it's fine.
Yeah, so the thrust that UnNameD got here is the complete average bike.
It's like the most common one. It's not bad, but it's not like the best either. I got 2 stars.
It's quite good actually. So yeah, now he has 2 stars, which means that he will not get any more text messages, which means that he's now getting 1 extra text to his queue. So text messages are very important in this
in GTA 5 overall.
Game, yeah.
There's like what, 3 missions that get spawned by text messages?
There's Minisub, there's
Minisub,
Carbine,
cleaning, carbine rifles, military hardware, so that's 4.
military hardware. And another one.
Stingers and
Blitzplay.
gauntlets.
You need my help.
Blitzplay intro.
Oh yeah, yeah, so that's like 7 or 8 missions at this point.
Yeah, so what we're trying to say is, texts are very important in this game, and managing them well is incredibly important to getting a good time. No, he's missing 1 text, the Phantom.
For the most part, it doesn't really matter in Hando, because there's a lot of downtime to get texts.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna do the carbine text manipulation, which you're gonna see later. I hope it works, because if it won't work, then I'm gonna be stuck getting texts. But I did it before the stream and it worked.
Yeah, so what he's talking about is a text manipulation, which, like, we've been discovering a lot of text manipulations lately, but looking into the code and finding out what exactly causes text messages to spawn and be delayed.
Yeah, we basically abuse poor design of Rockstar's text system to get text that we want.
And that's kind of like the theme of this year in speedrunning GTA 5, that we found a lot of text threads.
I got this interview.
Okay, getting some drip, because we need to look like a typical geek.
As you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Dignity aside, I think that might just work.
Yeah, I guess this mission is basically just like a whole parody of Facebook and their CEO. There's actually a stand jump you can get on this parking lot, but I use it as a backup if I need. Let's see if I can park it on a curb. I think this will... I think this will
It's gonna
turn
warp,
around.
I think. It's gonna work.
I think this will turn around.
I'm turning
Are you doing this?
No,
No,
I'm just
you
gonna
aren't
use
doing
first person.
You know, a consultant.
Yeah, no Kansas sweats.
I'm kind of big on
So basically, if you park the bike on a curb, it gets a bit replaced after exiting the building. It's like better oriented to drive to Michael's.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Chill out on the beanbag. Marcus will be right out.
Oh,
And this whole mission is mostly just auto-scrollers and nothing happening. Boob alert.
Here you go. If you got... Ah, you've been at it on this PC. Got any antivirus software? There it goes.
There's gonna be a lot more booba later.
Wow. Your job is actually kind of stressful too, ain't it?
Oh yeah, true.
That should do it.
Fine.
Why don't you try and keep things strictly safe for work from now on? Hey, when we go mobile, we'll be...
I mean, I'm gonna leave you alone with like the paparazzo mission, because I'm most likely gonna take a short break.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's the good thing about Hando Classic. There's enough downtime to take breaks.
Things again? You're my...
Yeah.
Bye.
The classic categories in general, any % 2 has a lot of breaks.
I mean, I only take one. Zoom? No, I won't zoom.
In Hando, you only take one break?
In Hando, I take 2 breaks. In any percent, I take 1.
You calculated that?
No, because that's the breaks I always take. That's it.
Okay.
It's always Eye in the Sky, and in Hando, it's sex tape.
It's your
Deathwish has breaks.
Deathwish has sex tape, and that's basically it. And then you have cleaning. Oh, there we go, it's parked around.
I have Minisub as well.
It's not the same as in any percent because you take collectibles.
That's D-World.
Oh right, collectibles! I'm gonna see them soon.
Oh yeah, we should talk about collectibles.
So there is a
Have we
total of
gotten any
100
yet?
collectibles. No, the first one is on DLG.
Yeah, true.
So there is a total of 100 collectibles that we have to take. It's 50 letters and 50 spaceship parts. Both of them unlock side missions.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And that's basically it.
Mr. J. Norris to the stage.
Of course, the most optimal way is to take them on the way or in like auto scrollers and stuff. Then there's nothing happening.
Hey, this company has come a long way since
And
we started.
collecting them actually counts as a miscellaneous
Today,
things.
we're about to witness
But missions are actually side like strangers and freaks.
weapons grade, red alert, world domination.
Oh yeah, this is a breakthrough because this is like minute 30 cutscene.
Yeah.
We have put 1 billion people's private data in the public domain, and we have milked every
I mean, I guess if you count like under the bridges and knife flights and stun jumps, it's like what, 158
youngest workforce
collectibles, quote unquote collectibles.
of only
158, yeah, 25 stunt jumps, 25 under the bridges,
And 8 knife
8
flights.
knife flights.
And that's it.
What else is there?
And 100 collectibles.
right here.
I mean, I guess random events could be collectibles.
I mean, that's 14, but that's like a different category.
Yeah.
The
I
future.
mean, there are collectibles that we don't take. For example, the monkey mosaics.
Yeah, because they don't count.
Yeah, they're not required.
Hold on.
Also,
So,
for example, the
submarine
Michael,
parts,
the
nuclear
submarine parts.
Hello?
Oh! Too hot!
Epsilon
I thought you
tracks.
only have 26 letters. Jesus.
Okay. So I'm gonna cap FPS to get this jump always, because it's a bit faster to get it.
You do 30 here?
Yeah, it always works on 30.
Really? Got noted down then, that was 60.
Okay, go like to this corner for a moment to spawn the mission, jump to get a phone call.
Yeah, GTA 5 has a lot of these after mission phone calls, which you will also be abusing later to do some text manipulations.
Disputy Beach? Okay, Dad. I got just the thing to show you.
So if you get too close to the mission with like the phone call, the mission despawns.
Yeah.
But like the despawn range varies between the missions a lot.
After that boat stunt.
What's the big
Okay, probably one of the most cancer drives in the
Fake your
beginning.
death and start all...
Yeah, actually. So basically, lore of this mission is Michael has annoyed his son and now is going to annoy his daughter.
How am I meant to develop my...
Because 2 for 1, I guess.
when yours are so unbelievably...
Nah, it was like that Jimmy was annoying. That Michael destroyed his TV and then they go out to ride bikes. But Jimmy has everything planned to, like, quote-unquote frame tracing what she's doing.
Ending.
If it was anything other than what you told me, then that's on you.
All right, they fucking stole it. And who knows what they would have done if they found me. But I didn't expect or want them to get killed.
You think I'm gonna let some guys ride off with my son?
Look, I knew you were a bad guy.
Yeah, it was actually okay drive. Not major crashes.
A liar.
I guess I've been all those things once.
So, race bike time.
Yeah, we don't do big hops because of just building stamina even more.
We should chill sometime.
Yeah, there's two different bikes
Oh,
that
I
you can
have to
take here.
return to Jimmy. Fuck you, Jimmy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not usual.
If I make it to the end of the pier,
That's cringe.
you're gonna buy me a...
Yeah. Basically, if you... This is actually one of the examples that English Ben showed in his video about GT5. If you go too early, you abandon Jimmy.
It's weird because I didn't like press sprint mode too early. Whatever. Also, I'm not like pressing sprint mode to not use stamina. I want to like drain the stamina as much as I can to a certain point, so I built a lot of it.
Yeah, because we already have more stamina here than usual in 80%, because we did all the running and shooting range. We can use more of it.
I think it's like 70 seconds of sprint time you can use at this point.
I know that you can go all the way if you get a boat.
Yeah, I usually start like tapping sprint mode here.
Like I tested that you can go actually all the way. You don't even need to pay attention. Just
Yeah,
go,
I know.
Like if you get a boat.
But if you lose health, it's not optimal. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can get
Yeah,
a boat.
boat strat.
No, stop.
So
Basically,
by
I wanna
looking
look
in
to
a
the
very
side.
specific way here, we
Yeah,
will
go on,
hopefully spawn a
go on.
boat.
Yeah, there's a lot of like looking away to possibly spawn a vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I don't know what happened. Did I like turn the camera too early? I don't think
I
so.
have no idea. I guess most of them know.
Yeah, so I guess it's not really that bad because I'm gonna have a bit more stamina for later. I guess I can burn health too. I guess one of these moments that the boat just doesn't spawn whatsoever. Sub 1. You can never get sub 1 in Hando.
Shit! Daddy, you just killed him!
The best Travis in Hando is like 113.
Have you gotten sub 1 DLG yet?
I think I'm like 114.
Just calm down. I did what I had to do. Let me take you back to your brother.
Yeah, another dialogue skip straight here. By calling the cab, you can interrupt Tracy's dialogue, like prevent it from playing.
Yeah, and then just instantly trigger the cutscene. So
And
usually
that's
you would
DLG.
save warp here instantly in any person, but we're gonna take our first collectible because it's in the area. As it's almost half of the collectibles in this category. We take something that's on the way.
Looking good.
Yeah, most collectibles are routed very well.
A righteous visit from my spirit animal.
And then after the collectible, another safe warp.
And then we're gonna hang out with Franklin and actually get some miscellaneous stuff.
I mean, first we're gonna go to suit.
Yeah, also, yeah. Suit. We need to take suit to actually even start casing.
Yeah.
Because you need smart clothes. Because you go to the jewel store.
So yeah, call a hangout with Franklin here. And hangouts are very big in this game because they warp your character. So basically, if you switch to Franklin now, or now,
I waited for a text. I thought it was a phantom, but I got it like last moment.
yeah, and then switch back to Michael, you can see that Michael teleported from his house to the hangout spot here.
I'm gonna wait.
Run
another
close to you
text.
to have a quicker switch animation.
Yeah, I always like to have it consistent to get these texts. Yeah, 50 spaceship parts.
Okay,
I think I got the Phantom. So I was I was looking on the timer.
Hey, good to see you.
So basically, phantoms. A phantom text is a text that you get on a different character. It's very weird. Like, we don't know why this happens, but basically...
I have a theory that they made it to prevent like game soft locks. If you don't know what to do.
I love living here.
Oh yeah, but they aren't texts that are required.
Oh yeah, fun fact. Drunk driving is FPS based. So the lower you go, the less it's like moves you around.
Okay, so we locked to 30 FPS and we can basically drive like normal.
Oh yeah, also we are actually hanging out with Franklin on the bar. That's like one of the miscellaneous that we have to do. And another is cinema, and it's actually 2 miscellaneous because it's a hangout and visit cinema.
Yeah, so it's 2 in 1.
Okay, I didn't get the meme. Sometimes the hangout can just end after the cinema.
I mean, it saves time theoretically, it saves a text.
Yeah, it's a bit better, but you stay drunk for longer. So it's something for something. And we're just gonna leave Franklin because we don't need him anymore.
Yeah, this also adds another text to the queue. Because Franklin is angry now and he messages you.
Hey,
so yeah.
Like 240 something. Oh, I cannot go too far because I'm gonna get cops. Okay, now it's fine. If you are drunk and drive near the cops, you actually get cops instantly.
I mean, that makes sense, I guess.
I mean, how do they
wait
spot
here for a text? Also, what he's doing here is he's aiming to prevent a phone call from coming in because we only want texts.
Oh yeah, I also disabled sleep mode so the random event spawns. I think I got a Phantom because that was definitely more than 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Wait, shoot this guy off. Just go away. Okay, the blue dot disappeared, nice. The blue dot disappears, the guy just picks up the bike because it's close enough.
Go sleep mode? Yeah.
Let's sleep on again, and hopefully one more text on this drive. Yeah, sometimes this event has meme when the guy just doesn't pick up the bike whatsoever. I don't know why it happens despite the bike lying literally in front of this guy.
You're only missing Martin and the Franklin text, right?
The hell is this place?
Martin text is gonna go away, most likely. I don't have a thing Los Santos Customs.
You got that before the hangout.
Oh, I guess. So I guess I got like both Franklin Phantoms and Stock's email. But I also have like the angry text after missing the hangout.
Know you're back in business?
Yeah.
But that doesn't really matter.
What are you talking about?
I checked out the WPP thing.
So another collectible here?
Like any WITSEC program I'm aware of. Well, for starters, they don't put witnesses
Stop blocking the door so I warp out and leave the engine running.
Well, maybe they thought this would be the best.
Small optimization.
Most witnesses don't.
You can take this collectible later, but it's kinda a personal preference.
Every month. Of course, the money gets moved around and washed through a number of fronts, but
because you drive through this bridge like 2 times.
Draws the same sum every month.
Consistently.
Dave Norton, white middle-aged divorcee, unremarkable.
And I'm just getting some break moves here and there.
The shooting of a notorious stick-up man, Michael Town.
Yeah. All right. Lester, I'm very impressed.
Oh, nice slide.
Oh, that was
we can
kind of
talk
scary.
about this another time. Take these glasses.
My eyesight's fine.
They're fitted with a camera and a radio relay.
No demo, it's about cleaning, not about
install. Done. Buying a vehicle is one of the miscellaneous stuff that we have to do, so we just buy it on Franklin. After getaway
Or if you get it on the road, you can buy a plane and prevent that.
Yeah.
Features the alarm system, ventilation, cameras.
Because Trevor has a hangar by default.
Glasses are live. Shoot away.
Hey, beautiful.
Hey. Oh, no jump. Sometimes you can do a jump inside the store. It actually saves quite a bit.
Almost. I need to get eyes on the roof of the building. See where the ventilation comes out.
I think this warp will work. I just need to go like... Oh, it won't. So this is the weird warp that it warps you out, but you cannot warp in.
Way up to the roof.
It can work in both ways, that you cannot warp out, but can warp in.
Look, there. Some construction.
Oh, that's too far.
Yeah, if they're gutting the place, I might be able to get to the roof.
That felt too far from the boxes.
Yeah.
I saw a ladder. Climb up.
Also, there's a lot of like camera manipulation here. Running in first person, climbing the ladders in third person.
Alright, use the glasses to get me a shot of Angelico's roof unit. It'll be right above the store.
Because climbing ladders in third person is ever so slightly faster.
Hey, I see the vents.
Yeah, I'm looking at the relay. Can you get any higher? I've pulled up a satellite image. It looks like the highest point is on the northwest side. Get a shot from there. That's the shot. You've covered the vents on the roof now. Okay, that'll do.
Now for
Come back to me before someone spots you up there.
something you do every day, just jump off the roof.
So good. I don't even remember.
Will do.
No health loss, that's nice.
Yo, dude.
Also, before you will fall down, you need to hide the pistol, otherwise you just mission fail instantly.
Yeah.
Does it work? Oh, it's again, it doesn't
Here,
work.
take your glasses back.
Let's go back to the garment factory. I called ahead and told him to start setting up the information.
So ideally you get like both
Cause
works.
undue complications.
Yeah, it looked like a simple
With the
setup.
boxes and with the
Cameras
palm tree.
broadcasting to a remote server. We might be able to wipe them remotely. Security guard on the door.
Tis but a
He won't want to
script.
die for
Nice
rich
reference.
assholes to rub his nose in it.
Good. Alarm system's linked to the door lock. We'll get a good window. Someone talented hacks it.
Nice little shortcut.
Well,
Are we gonna take like a bunch more times?
center of the store by the register. So I'd start there.
So yeah, what you will recognize through the run is that we always take the same route.
Stones will be in the safe.
Especially when going to Michael's house, we always take like the exact same route.
Right.
Because it's just the quickest one. No? And, like we know all the
And the
break
easiest
boosts,
break boosts.
Yeah.
Shame we can't go in after hours, man.
Okay,
Those vents
so I'm
look
gonna dive out. It leaves the car running and door open. Okay, time for a carbine. Probably the most meme mission in like the first hour. First we're gonna take loud because it takes less setup and it's faster overall. Okay.
So you got the text manipulation. Basically put up the phone here and then put it down at a certain time and
Yeah.
then instantly start aiming. And
it's hard
if
to
it goes
explain.
well, you should
Just recuse like every text and leaves only carbine to be sent, but it's like very precise timing. Oh nice, it worked. Cool.
Nice.
If it didn't work, I would get Franklin phone call, and that would basically make me get it like every possible tax I can get.
Oh!
So all of the trash I don't really need now. Stop run a bit. Oh, where's the?
Where is it?
It's not driving.
What?
Probably got blocked.
Where's the what?
Oh, it's driving now.
No, it's coming. No, it's coming.
So you got stuck somewhere. Maybe I didn't like drive far enough.
Maybe the manip.
Don't
I
think
doubt
so.
it. Oh, this is kind of scuff that drove past you.
Okay, it's fine.
Good heli spawn.
Killed the last guy to start losing cops earlier. Okay, no meme spawns. Cool.
Yeah,
So
it's very nice.
except the truck not driving, that was clean.
Yeah, that was really weird.
So as
Never
far as
seen
I
it
remember, 3 stars take like 45 seconds to disappear. So since it's a bit of downtime, I'm gonna build stamina, because what else I can do? Just leave the truck in the drop-off and I'm gonna run a few circles.
Yeah, some more stamina here.
I'm still looking really at the timer, so I don't know when I'm gonna lose them, so I'm just gonna get them like now. Not really optimal. I guess it works.
All right. Want to say thanks?
Hey,
F,
Jewelry
come on,
Heist.
get in. Paige, you're in
So actually only one change on this mission. We take like one more case for money
I need you in the back of the van.
to buy property later. Oh yeah, properties. We need to buy 5 properties. That's a miscellaneous stuff.
Yeah.
Money management is like not an issue in Hando, because we get enough. And all of the properties that we buy are pretty cheap.
Yeah, this drive is kind of weird because like it's very exact by your power and stuff because you want to get a brake boost here and the brake boost is like really weird because you need to be in the right gear and have the right RPM.
Oh, I missed it.
And that's the brake boost, it's really really weird.
Yeah, like after the bridge there is a brake boost, but it only works if you're in 5th gear and gives you nice starting speed, but it's easy to gain speed later anyways.
I'm now going to leave you for a few minutes.
Okay. Funny brake boost sport IRL. I think the only thing that would increase in IRL was your fucking cost for suspension replacement.
I'm on the display.
So starting the heist, I'm gonna shoot a bit to break the cases. I'm gonna pick up. You always take the cases that give you the most money, but also like the minimal amount we need. So that's the one more case I'm taking from money, and I'm just gonna leave.
Stay down. So for the last time, move it. Go, go, go!
Stay close, stay safe, let's go!
Come on!
Now for the escape drive. Oh, what is this car doing? What the fuck? That was weird. So usually we would go like in a way. I mean, usually the game would tell you to like go to the tunnel. The other speedrun was like drive above them and rubberband them, but we can just look at our crew members and we won't mission fail. It saves quite a bunch, but you cannot see anything in front of you. And you have to keep looking at them. So what I do is just stay on the side and use like the focus on targets so I cannot lose them. And just jump into the sewers.
We need them on this ground. I studied the route, I'm not an idiot. These are the best bikes for the terrain.
So at this point I was gonna start aiming because it's gonna unfocus the camera for a moment. Oh, there we go. It was like a flash. Basically unfocus the camera. And there we go. If you get a crew member was abandoned, it's a good mission fail and just spawn in the next section.
Please know where you're coming out in the river. We're here to help, but get ready for a warm welcome.
Don't worry, I got you.
And this drive is the same always. Just driving fast with this truck. And actually avoiding driving behind your crew members because they slow you down. So I'm gonna now switch sides. And just head boost the truck till the end.
Looks clear to me. Fine work, boss.
All right, we're clear of the cops for right now. Let's stop at the end of the river.
Actually, in any percent, there used to be a funny bug that one of the bikes would fall through the ground. And it happened if you were too fast in the store.
Lester's waiting for us at the lock.
But since we mission fail now, it like reloads the mission, so it doesn't happen anymore.
Alright, and I returned just before the best part of the run.
Yeah. Fun fact, my PB has 15 seconds lap dance, so that's pretty bad.
You know what?
What?
I think we did.
Yeah, I didn't get like any spawn. Good spawn. Okay, and finishing Travis with...
Alright.
1:15:08. I guess that's okay for a marathon run.
I don't care if you got money now. Don't you get it? That ain't what I was looking for. Not then, not now,
The heist wasn't really clean.
Just let me take you somewhere nice, all right?
Where are you? Are you in a strip club? Grow up, stop looking for the easy
and now
way.
one of the hobbies and pastimes is getting a lap dance in a strip club. And since we are already in a strip club, we're gonna look for a nice lady. Oh, there's one with a quick spawn.
Wanna get
Good stripper, Angie.
Oh, there's gonna be a booba for a few frames, so enjoy.
Hey, your ass is hot.
Actually, not few frames, it's actually gonna be for a moment. And that's it. You just need to start and cancel it. And it counts as a hobby and pastime.
Yeah, back in the day, we used to watch the entire thing.
Yeah, but Twitch
like
doesn't
2.5
care.
minutes.
Yeah, Twitch doesn't care.
Thankfully.
Okay, now for long stretch. Oh yeah, this mission basically introduces next character. The infinite stretch.
Ammunition, come on, let's go.
I'm gonna shoot here to make them run. Oh yeah, because many NPCs walk to the cars. But if you shoot, they start running. The only exception is like beginning of Jewel Store where you can just honk and they start running to the van. I think that's like the only place in the game that this happens. If you honk.
You gonna drop all that bread on that?
So I'm gonna buy a bit more stuff than usual.
Alright, homie, get your shotgun.
So first of all, it's a grenade that I'm gonna use later. You see for what? Pistol with a suppressor and the usual shotgun with a flashlight.
Come on.
Nice menu.
Man, we got some
Yeah, that was
recycling to
pretty
do.
good.
Come on, man. Send her off friends in La Puerta.
What is Stretch doing? Stretch got lost.
Yo, what the fuck? He's not even running. Very slow.
The car blocked it. I wanted to go for the stupid jump. You can like fly over the small railing there with a buffalo.
He needs to stretch a bit. Oh my god.
I guess. Yeah, I guess he needs to.
He needs to. Mr. Stretch Mark.
And this mission is basically just killing like 20 people, because why not commit a manslaughter every day? So you can switch camera in the fade outs. Fun fact.
I said lay low after you got shot. You ain't no motherfucker.
He got stuck.
I can see
He's stuck.
Yeah, shot. Snitch ass fool thought we was marks.
Now he
Okay, push Lamar a bit.
Cover me, homie.
To the doors. Kill this guy, kill this guy, this guy.
You going first next time, no fool.
Shit, nigga, then we all be dead.
Genocide.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't shoot through the railings. Because the railings don't actually have holes. It's just a thing.
Man, ain't hard for you, homie.
Oh, he shot me early.
Past those last two enemies.
Yeah, I'm gonna intentionally mission fail here. To warp the Lamar and stretch closer.
We ain't gonna run, fuck that!
Because they will take like forever to walk here. Oh yeah, also I guess you can mention the rapid fire bug that can happen. That's very funny.
Oh yeah, so basically, what happens sometimes is that if enemies have an automatic weapon like a rifle, the entire magazine sometimes unloads at once and they shoot all the bullets at once.
And
if they
very
all
high
hit
accuracy.
You die. Yeah, that's what's
Probably
called
gonna
the rapid
happen
fire bug.
somewhere.
Yeah, it happens like once or twice every run. And it's horrible, because either you survive with like 2 HP or you die.
I mean, I think you can survive if you have armor, like full armor.
Yeah.
Maybe you're gonna see it once. Still newest patch, yeah. It's even worse because
Yeah,
it's
like one of those things that they never fix. It's an online?
Yeah, it's definitely online.
No, man.
Okay, I'm gonna kill this corpse. Oh, the door almost.
Oh.
Yeah, if the door broke off, it would be bad. Because I need this car. I mean, I guess I could just respawn the buffalo. But only.
Yeah, because of the hook collider.
But there's buffalo fans and ocelot enjoyers on the street race.
Man, stop driving all conspicuous and shit.
Oh, I shouldn't power. I forgot. That's bad.
Oh.
Easy fuck.
Yeah, that's very bad.
Don't get careless, homie. Oh,
Okay, as long as they don't spawn the sewer, it's fine. I'm stuck.
Oh no.
Nothing
I'm stuck.
righteous about this shit.
Oh fuck.
Like big dog.
Wait, maybe? Bro, no way that you can get stuck like that. Okay,
It happened
it's gonna
before.
mission fail.
Keep them rollers off us.
Where's the... Oh.
Oof.
I'm gonna get cops for longer.
We gotta cool this shit off. Let's go, homie.
You still have the grenade, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, good.
It's a checkpoint. Actually, I lost them instantly.
Do with me, homie.
So that's whatever. I should have gone like more like that.
Yeah, you can get stuck in quite a lot of those places down there. For example, if you are on your roof in the water, the car just dies.
The heli spawned. At least it doesn't matter because of the time of day yet. What time is it? Nah, it's like midnight. Oh, nice cop car.
I wasn't here. I wasn't even in this state.
It's gonna turn. Okay, it's not gonna turn.
Shit ain't cool.
Any of them getting away and they mine, homie.
Finish. I'm gonna get seen.
Wow.
Oh fuck.
I've had it.
Nice meme.
You just picked me up on.
That must have been really close though.
It should have finished definitely.
Get us.
It was way too long. I'm gonna get the long cops now.
Man, I don't get the cop mentality.
Well, how do they say? 3rd time's the charm? 3 times the charm?
3rd time the charm.
I don't know, man.
I'm getting low in the seat and they still on us.
It sure has a long stretch. Oh my god.
And they are on the highway, so it's fine. I need to just hang around with me.
Leave us be, motherfuckers.
I always think it's funny how this area is called Chamberlain Hills. There's like no hills.
Yeah. The only hill is like the sewers.
Yeah.
Here we are, man. You gonna hang with your auntie while the...
And apparently the previous one was not
Fuck up.
long enough. So I'm gonna take this car and drive for a street race. This car is insanely fast. Brake boost really easily. And of course on the way I'm gonna get a few texts.
Yeah, but going very fast in this game is also always very dangerous. Because if you touch anything, you die.
Yeah. I mean, as in real life, if you drive too fast and drive into a wall, you would just die.
I guess.
This race is only like 1 lap, but it's really long, and I don't really like this race. It has really like cancer areas. But all of it is just farming brake boosts.
Yeah, as we said on the first race, the races in this game are just kind of boring because it's basically just driving with brake boosting, that's it.
I mean, you need to avoid because it still follows the freedom rules that you can just die. That can happen on like the off-road race before Triathlon 3. I never had it, and I hope I'll never have it.
I've had that like 3 times.
Oh yeah, also I guess you can mention getting the buffalo on street races.
Oh yeah, so basically, you can enter the street race with most cars, and if you then like basically spook the other racers by shooting or kicking their cars, you mission fail.
I think the most important one is just get out of the car you arrived with too. So you need to get out and like fail the race.
Yeah. So you get out, you fail the race, and then you have the buffalo.
It's actually not Franklin's buffalo, it's like the other one.
Is it really?
You don't even get any upgrades.
Really?
Yeah, it has different engine sound too. I think it's Buffalo S.
No, Franklin is Buffalo S.
So it's the normal Buffalo then.
I guess.
They look the same, but the engine sound is different.
Do they look the same?
I mean,
I don't think so.
You will have a moment to compare. I'm gonna be driving the Franklin's Buffalo and then the Street Race Buffalo. They definitely have different engine sounds. Franklin's Buffalo is more like a muscle car, and the Street Race Buffalo is like more of like this one, the Ocelot. That's the engine sound it does. Okay, it's still counted.
How did you get the checkpoint? The fuck?
They are bigger than they look.
Yeah, but they're still not like online, because like in online you can go God knows where did you get them. In this game,
yeah,
like it's like the single player checkpoints are completely different from online.
I mean, this is the part I hate the most about this race, because you can easily spin around if you go fast.
Yeah. So UnNameD, are you sure that you need to exit the car?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you need to exit the car.
Okay.
Hey, that was pretty clean race. Maybe you don't need, I don't know. Oh yeah, also every hobby and pastime disables sleep mode. That's why I enable it. I guess you can also mention the fucking Simeon call and moody text. Why do I avoid that?
Let's find someplace private so we can get crazy.
Oh yeah,
What's
funny
with
scene.
Smile on your face.
Enjoy like 30 seconds of this.
Yeah.
It's one of the miscellaneous stuff. Oh yeah, you always pick the $70 because it's the fastest.
That's it.
There you
Hit
go.
it.
But like what? It lasts like 20 or 30 seconds, but it's like 10 minutes in game, so it's not bad. It's not bad.
Amazing, baby. You look like you want some more.
I feel like I can really talk to you. Come back and see me?
And they always say this line for whatever reason. I'm just gonna leave her and meet a new character. Which is Beverly.
Oh yeah,
he's like
having
obsessed with
interactions
celebrities.
the host gives you stamina.
Oh yeah, true. For every like service you get 3 points.
What the?
That's an interesting way to trigger that.
I'll get the shot.
So yeah, this is Beverly, and he's crazy.
Yeah, he's obsessed with like photographing celebrities. He like offers Franklin a partnership that he will get like a lot of money from selling the photos. But as every character in this game, he's just gonna betray us.
It's journalistic gold. Are you trying to give me a heart attack?
And I'm just gonna stay in front of the limo because it rubber bands a lot. To make it go faster. Also, all of the traffic in this mission is basically scripted. So it's easy to avoid.
Yeah, there's basically 3 different types of traffic in missions. First of all, there's 100% scripted traffic, like this one. Then there's like semi-scripted traffic, like FNL for example, where like the cars will spawn at the same spot but they may drive differently.
I think most of the FNL traffic is the same.
There's a small.
Oh,
And then there's free roam traffic, where there's basically just traffic not like normal. So the strat here is that you want to have some distance to the limousine, and then you want to wait for a specific voice line to shoot the guy.
I don't think you need a specific voice line, to be honest. I mean, you definitely need to shoot the guy of the bike, your rival. And then you can
wait
shoot
for
the
when he
limo.
says, "This one's mine." No?
I don't know. I don't really know
I
how
don't
it
even shoot the
works.
limo.
I mean, I shoot the limo
That's
to
kind
skip
of
some
cool.
dialogue.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, also I just called Lamar to get his phone call out. It should give me a better switch later, but we'll see. It usually does that. So yeah, phone call we take now influences the switch in like 1 hour, despite reloading the game like 3 times or something. Oh yeah, since it's damned December, we're gonna cancel it earlier because we're gonna kill all of the bikers.
The rest of the lost.
So, any Tillad runner, no need to thank me.
Wait.
First of all, we're gonna kill Ashley, because why not?
His name is Michael Townley. Sounds like he's living in Los Santos. Find him.
Really? My cousin's there, but I don't...
Find him!
Yeah, sorry, dear.
Yeah, then December is cancelled. You don't have to run
Yeah,
Tillad
we
anymore.
cancelled. Yeah.
Faster to kill Ashley, you get shorter dialogue and it's easier to get the dialogue skip later.
Think it's clever to
in the drive.
disrespect women?
Disrespect?
If your drive is fast and you don't kill Ashley, you can actually arrive when the dialogue is still playing.
We killed her.
And you will always play the biker's dialogue.
The bikers are meant to be over by the farm on the right.
Oh, I got the skip, nice.
Hey.
Cool.
If that van takes us...
And now we're gonna kill Terry and Clay, I think they are named.
Yeah.
I don't know which one is which one, but yeah, we're gonna kill them.
This area
I need this one.
have a biker problem much longer. Okay, now we follow the van back.
Did you see the look on their faces?
We scared them, didn't we?
Yeah, this is another one of those very scripted chases.
Harmless idiots you are.
You need to
But yeah, at least now we're playing as Trevor.
Yeah, new character.
Keep things in the back. I don't mind.
There's no van boost anymore.
I mean, it doesn't really save time to get boosted by a van. You would have to get boosted like almost to the shootout.
I can't see
I
us
took the stand really badly.
disco, boss. I mean, there'll be some by that airstrip.
As long as I get the stand jump, it's fine.
Yet not today. Their time will soon be upon them.
I think it's actually kinda FPS based if you can get in front of this van, because it's almost impossible on console.
You keep left. We might be able to jump
Okay,
across.
so
Oh, yeah,
now for
surely.
a 6th stand jump for this run. Cool. Oh, that's bad.
Oh Jesus.
That's not what you want to do.
I guess there you have your van boost. So what's also worth talking about is that on these dirt roads, if you go on the side of the road, you basically permanently get curb boosts for some reason.
You can drop me and Wade at the trailer. Maybe bring...
Because your suspension, I guess, gets permanently like compressed and extended, and that
Yeah,
way
like
you
all
just
the
get
time.
bigger.
I mean, ideally I would like attach to the left side of the van. Oh, let's see if I can get like the front wheel brake boost, because there is one you can get on this drive. Like, oh, I didn't. There's like one you can get there. It was actually a very recent discovery that all-wheel drives can brake boost with like front wheel, but only front right.
He did it, Trevor. They're stopping.
Hold the perimeter, fuckwits.
Okay, now we're gonna kill like more bikers. This guy died? Yeah, he did.
You forget how to use your horn? Have some respect for pedestrians. You ain't got anything flapped? Some of it like a bad lab in that trailer, do you?
Okay. Front wheel don't brake boost. So yeah, basically you need to kill like
Let's go see him.
exact amount of enemies, and you can just mission fail instantly. And since I was also staying like more to the left, I didn't spawn like 2 more enemies, which makes the whole shootout a bit faster.
I got this Chinese contact you can meet at the end. He'll buy all the meth.
Yeah, that discovery was also quite recent.
Enterprise ain't just about meth. It's about guns too.
And now we're gonna go to Ortega, which is like some guns dealer.
With the truck?
Because we are basically taking over the Blaine County as Trevor in every business. Also, fun fact, using controller here is faster, because you push the trailer a bit faster than on a keyboard. And now, just aim at the guy and go away. It makes run faster to the truck,
We can go now.
so you can drive faster. You get like a choice to kill this guy or let him go, but he dies on the next mission anyways.
This unprecedented turn of events.
I always said
Storyline explain online. I don't
People say
know.
all kinds of stuff when they're 3 days into a smoking party.
You calling me a bullshitter?
Don't think so because you get like lost MC missions anyways.
You're a man of your word.
Like stealing from them and stuff.
If I say something is going to happen, it's going to.
Yeah, so now boarding drive. I guess I can, I don't know, do this
As the moment
in the
is
meantime. Because why not?
Yes, sir.
If I say I'm fucking dead, then fucking dead I am. I'm not gonna raise my balding head on a beach in 10 years' time.
Average Polish driver.
Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate.
Fucking totally, yes it is.
Well, you told me about him. Your old running buddy. And who was the other one?
Come on, delay the dialogue with alt now.
Get
Yeah,
out
nice.
of the car, Ron.
Guess we never mentioned this jump script too.
Yeah, so basically, usually, like normally, you can't jump during mission pass screens, but if you do some magic with rebinding the keys, you can jump during the mission pass screen.
Yeah. So basically, our spacebar as a key code is binded to L, but we also use auto hotkey to rebind L to space physically. So game thinks I press L, but I actually press spacebar, and that lets me jump during the mission pass screen.
For me and
Trevor, you're still banned.
This is us.
Okay, TPI.
Sure your boss don't
Simple mission when just
personal consumption.
having good aim matters.
is very specific. He wants a good, reliable.
Yeah, so as it turns out, the guy whose trailer we just pushed into the river now wants his revenge mere minutes later. So, yeah, we'll give him his revenge.
Yeah, so he basically gonna attack our meth lab because there's actually a store, but in the I guess first floor. I guess I would call it the first floor. There's a meth lab run by Trevor and Chef. Yeah, the guy's name is literally Chef.
It's only a store and online though.
Yeah, I know. You cannot rob it in single player.
You rob stores? I always just use them to buy my snacks.
Oh yeah, this shootout is always the same, just killing the in the same order. And use the tanker to blow up a car. This guy, shoot the grenade launcher there for a car. Destroy this car. This guys. Cool.
Apparently
Now that
Chef
mission
doesn't have a
failed.
name either.
Hey, mission failing there does a bunch of things. First of all, it spawns this guy's closer, but it also refills the grenade launcher. Nice, clean. That was actually really clean TPI. The order is always the same on this mission. Now we're gonna take this car and drive to the next mission. It's gonna be Nervous Run.
Nervous Run, so after not killing bikers for one whole mission, we are now
gonna
going
kill
to
more
go back to
bikers.
killing bikers. Like Trevor's missions are basically just go to a place, kill a bunch of people, and then go to a different place and do the same thing again.
I gotta swing by ammunition.
Oh yeah, also you wanna enter this mission with phone up. It skips like a small animation of like a pre-mission effect. So it instantly starts the cutscene. I guess the same was used on friend request, but I just forgot to mention that.
Get a hold of you.
Yeah.
What are you buying at the gun shop?
So basically this entire segment where we play as Trevor, also known as Countryside segment, can be summed up with drive, shoot bikers, drive, shoot gang members, drive, shoot bikers,
fly a bit with a plane,
fly a bit, drive, shoot O'Neills, drive, shoot bikers, drive. That's it.
Roger that, Trevor.
Oh yeah,
And
also,
that's 27 minutes.
so we went to Ammunition to grab a sniper rifle, but also with the sniper rifle I grabbed the upgraded micro SMG and a tear gas. Because as we all know, tear gas can cause explosions. But we'll see that on the next mission.
So
And that was a
that's
ladder launch.
So I talked about this already like an hour ago. That's a ladder launch. So basically what happens is you climb onto the ladder, then you climb up one row of it, and then you immediately slide down again. And this shoots you up into the sky for some reason.
It's also
So, yeah,
FPS based.
It's also FPS based and strength stat based. And yeah, afterwards here another small skip. By exploding the ATV with Ron early enough, your mission failed and saved like another second, because Ron gets teleported further forwards. And they are now for a boring ass sniper section.
It actually has a small strat. When we don't kill this guy here, we make him move a bit. And that makes so the next enemy is gonna stop earlier and get out.
Hurry it up, Ronnie!
Because normally the game is like, shoot this guy, shoot the lights, the guy arrives like here, he walks around. FPS cringed? I would call GTA 4 FPS cringed.
Oh, shots fired.
Shot the lights so you can calm down.
I mean, don't we also have like some weird FPS threats in like San Andreas?
At least our game doesn't speed up under certain FPS. Okay, do I go for like a bit risky shot? I guess I do. I cannot fail it. So basically this guy is gonna stop like now. And you can just shoot him as soon as he gets out. Kill this guy on the tower, look at Ron.
And they all came tumbling.
Kill this guy.
There's another guy!
Whoops.
Coming out of the building! Good kill, Trevor!
Hey.
Get your sights back on me, Trev!
So I'm gonna move to this side of the tower. It gives you a bit better like field of view for the guy that's gonna come here. Basically, when Ron plants the bomb, there's gonna be a biker that drives through here. And he stops like after the tanker and a helicopter after you shoot the guy on the bike.
I'm saying it! Just keep a lookout! And
Okay, easy.
Clean.
351.
That's very fast.
Oh, nice, I got the guy on the tower. So we're gonna go a bit around to blow up this van, because there's a bunch of enemies inside. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Okay, cool.
Load up with crates, Trevor! Just like you said!
Rest of the guns must be on the plane down the end of the runway.
There's actually 11 bikers in total, but you only need to kill 10 to progress the checkpoint, like the mission.
You know the exact number of bikers?
What? Yeah, there's
You know
11.
the
It's 8 here and 3 in the van.
Yeah, that's from Oko, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this tanker is blocking a bit, but it doesn't matter. Also, these vans have like low HP, so they're gonna blow up really quickly. The cars don't usually blow up that fast.
I always like to think that all the cars that blow up, they are usually like cars by like gang members and stuff. I always think that they are like laced with meth, and that's why they blow up. I don't know if that makes sense.
Block the plane. This plane is scripted, it always moves down the same speed. It's like a solid object.
Get me to my plane, Rod!
Just like Floyd on scouting. Okay. Now for a quick skip. Checkpoint abuse.
I told my contact to meet us just.
Oh, this is gonna blow up. Oh, it won't. Okay, so basically as soon as the plane lifts off a bit, it triggers a checkpoint, and you can just mission fail and be in the air. Instead of
So
starting.
why would have blowing up the plane been bad here, UnNameD?
Because I would hospital warp, and what is a hospital warp, Alex?
Oh, a hospital warp! Glad you asked! So basically, if you mission fail for some other reason than dying, so in this case for the plane getting destroyed, and then you die, you will warp to a hospital after the mission.
And it only
This will
works
be
on the
abused
hourglass.
later.
Yeah. It only works on
It only works on patch
1.27.
1.27. Yeah, and we heavily abused this later on Blitz Play and Caída Libre.
Caída Libre, no.
And,
you do,
oh, yes,
you do chop, you do chop after
yeah,
Caída
this is
Libre.
Hando, true. Yeah, this is Hando actually, yeah. So we only do... We don't do the Blitz Play either. Hold up.
You do,
Okay,
after masks.
Oh yeah, true. You do Mask. True. Mask, Frostbite Warp, that's the thing.
Also, flying the plane above 900 to get a speed boost, as always.
Yeah.
That's the
Also, bridges.
Oh yeah, but that's soon. When I'm gonna drop the cargo. Also, I tried to like cut the flight path as much as I could. I think it went pretty good.
I see a signal.
Okay, drop the cargo, and now I'm gonna, instead of flying to the airstrip, I'm gonna drop and do a bunch of under the bridges.
If you beat me to the airstrip, I'll
And they are
yeah,
needed for
actually,
100
cheesecloth.
Hospital Warp would have been very bad here because
Beat me and
we
you
need a car that spawns at the end of the mission, and we would.
It could work in any
random events and
percent,
stuff
but in Hando you just miss too much stuff.
Then get better.
Yeah.
You miss a property, you miss a random event and a letter.
Yeah, it might do.
Yeah.
Or it might kill you instead.
Also, I would call this like the hardest under the bridges in the run.
That's true, especially the last two. Here. Yeah. Like the first 3 are quite easy, but then the last 2 are quite difficult.
If you do a good lineup, it's easy, but if you get like a random wind turbulence, it might be fucked.
We might be able to buy into Oscar's thing, but leave that to me.
Also, we need like half of the bridges or 25.
Yeah. It's actually quite funny because it's not any bridges. Like, you don't need to just fly under 25 bridges, it's specific bridges.
Yeah, they are scripted. Actually, there are some bridges that are even not bridges.
When we're grounded, okay?
It's like one stone arc that counts as under the bridge. Also, this flight is too short to climb to 900. I think I tried it once. If you climb to 900, you have to drop like instantly, and you lose too much speed. So I'm just gonna stay low.
Yeah, I think Rhea told me about this. Shoutouts to Rhea. It loses like 2 seconds.
Also, I think if you do under the bridges, you actually get like a bit of flying skill.
Oh yeah,
because you usually get like 100 flying skill. Oh, there we go. And now for 40-second unskippable tutorial. I'm gonna grab something to eat.
Fun fact,
in the meantime.
This is not actually a cutscene. It's only a scripted camera path. So you can't skip it, and it sucks. Yeah, this is basically an introduction to the properties. As UnNameD said earlier, we have to buy 5 of them for 100% completion. And yeah, we will actually now buy the first one, which is this hangar that we just drove the plane into.
Yes, sir. I'm eating, by the way.
Yeah, go into the buggy to...
You can destroy the plane when entering the hangar. And it's pretty bad when you do that.
Yeah, enter the buggy here before buying the thing so that we have it after the mission. No exit sleep mode for the random event.
I hope it spawns. Because I had some issues with this random event sometimes.
I was too quick the last time I tried it.
I think
because
you just
drive
don't...
too quickly.
I think just don't do any drive. Works. Okay, cool. Moves it. This like robbery random events are pretty cool because if you kill the guys close enough, the guy just picks up the money for himself, so you can just keep on driving. There's only like 1 or maybe 2 instances when we steal the money because it's faster. Also grabbing the letter here because somebody left a piece of paper in the mud, because why not? And now for Crystal Maze. The mission where we're gonna use this tear gas.
Yeah, and We now want to introduce you guys to one of the most hated cars in this game, the Dune Buggy.
It's the most infamous car in the game, I think, among the runners, because you either like it or you don't. The physics on the buggy are extremely
really like it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The
And you
physics
will
on the
see
buggy
soon
is
on the
scuffed.
jumps that we take. Yeah, you will see
I think the
soon
buggy
on
has
jumps
like
that we
close to no suspension.
Yeah.
Because it can easily like bounce after you jump and spin out easily.
Especially this turn and this jump.
I think sometimes just holding W works when you land.
Yeah, either holding W or actually leaning forward.
Oh yeah, also since it's another downtime in the free roam, I'm getting texts.
You sure as shit are one dumb, ignorant.
Oh, the buggy is broken already.
No, man.
So basically,
Yeah, so
the
in
buggy
this
is made out of paper. And
Yeah.
if you hit
But
something
it's not
a
as
bit...
bad as the Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo is even worse.
Fuck the Buffalo.
Basically, this game has a very cool feature. If you damage the car a bit too much, the engine won't start on like the first attempt.
They're dead, all of
Yeah.
them.
And another cool feature is that wheels can be blocked. Basically won't spin. It doesn't work on missions, so that's at least a good thing. But once you are out of the mission, they get blocked again. And they slow down immensely.
So something funny about the Dune Buggy is that it's open-wheeled, so if you like touch a pole with the wheels, you instantly go spinning.
Yeah, the back wheels are extremely wide. It's really annoying to
How many brothers you
maneuver sometimes.
Yeah, this mission also introduces us to some new enemies, the O'Neills, basically some rival meth cookers.
Oh yeah, because in story, they stole the contract we had with the Chinese guys. And Trevor gets a bit angry, so he's just gonna... I mean, by the lore, he kills like all of them. And blows up his lab, but we can just skip all of the enemies. Throw a tear gas
Not
here.
all of them.
Burn, you idiots.
He only kills
He leaves 3,
Daryl,
but we...
Dalton, Dawn... Wait, no. How's it go?
We leave like 3 of them.
Yeah, we leave Elwood, Walton and Wynn alive. And we kill Ernie,
they
Earl,
go to the...
Dale, Doyle, Daryl, Dalton and Dawn.
Thing in the cutscene, it's like shown that they
There
just
we
go
go.
to meet the Chinese guys.
And that's
yeah,
in GTA 5 trivia.
And all you need to do on this mission is pick up the gas can to trigger the checkpoint and throw a tear gas to cause explosions. Because apparently a gas can trigger explosions. I mean, a can of like tear gas. And off to like one of the most annoying missions, I would say, because of the buggy. Friends reunited.
Shit! Get back here!
And the thing about this mission is that the time loss is so random.
So we're headed to Los Santos then?
Soon. I gotta make a stop.
Oh, what's the stop? Ice cream?
Where are your people at in Los Santos?
It's just my cousin there.
Oh yeah, also buggy can mid-drive, by the way. It's actually pretty good mid-drive. So first of all, I'm gonna get the stun jump up of the motel. Buggy is not a bad vehicle in terms of speed. Nice, clean.
Amphetamines this last year, but it's important. We gotta pay this cousin a visit.
Now we're gonna head to the Lost Camp again.
All the more
Basically finish them off
Okay,
with a very nice Christmas gift.
but where are we stopping on the way? Cause you know, I'm getting kind of wet over here.
For fuck's sakes! Another chapter of the Lost.
Yeah, plane strat. So basically back in the day we used to do this entire section with plane. Like ever since after Nervous Run.
You would take the plane after Nervous Run, like fly to Crystal Maze, and then fly to Friends United, and like do all of this section per plane. Okay.
Yeah, thankfully that thread died out a long time ago.
So Wade basically gives us a 20 C4s that we can use. So we need to place the C4s on like specific trailers. And then when I'm gonna be throwing the last one, I'm gonna trigger them. It skips a small cutscene of like the trailers exploding. It's just easier to drive the buggy because of that. And that was the Christmas gift for the Lost.
Yeah, it went good.
And
Yeah.
basically at this point, the Lost MC is finished.
Let's go find my old buddy.
Yeah, we actually only hear from them again in like 2 random events.
There's like only
Where they,
like a
steal
consistent
money.
spawn on Paleto Score and Derailed.
Federal government.
Like 2 of them.
Yeah, true.
Pissed me off.
And they shoot Trevor. Oh yeah, there is also the Lost MC bar on the highway.
Starting to grasp the
Yeah, and there's a third way.
Who is this guy
Yeah,
using
yeah,
my
yeah.
dead friend's tired
There's
ass
like 3 bikers that sometimes annoy you.
alias and my dead
There's the one property that Trevor cannot buy.
paid for with my dead friend's stashed millions.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's a real mindfuck. Yeah, I'll show you a fucking mindfuck. I'm gonna stick my boy in your eye.
Yeah, so this is basically just driving good racing lines, but also taking off-road shortcuts, because Buggy is
Yeah.
actually really good on off-road.
I'm gonna fuck your tiny mind, huh?
Yeah, so basically every car in this game gets a debuff when being off-road, but for the buggy the debuff isn't as strong.
Also, we're gonna see this drive later again.
Yeah, true. But slightly faster and slightly more jumpy.
You're not gonna get there at all. Can you tell me a story? No way.
That's called foreshadowing.
You know animal.
So a lot more shortcuts through the mountain, driving down. Yeah, that was clean.
Fucking earth.
Oh, it's really clean.
Oh,
Yeah, I think going like that is better.
Yeah, you went far to the left there, right?
Yeah, you go like more left between the trees and gives you a better angle.
Oh god, look at that.
But
And you wanna go like a bit around, so you can just drive into the yellow dot, because otherwise you get like forced out of the buggy.
where else would he be?
Another stunt jump coming up.
Yep.
Will you tell me?
That's like one of 3 stunt jumps that we take anyways during the run because they're faster.
Oh, this is scuffed.
Oh, the pole.
Okay, it's
Oh, you're
fine.
fine.
Signed up for the Air Force to fly all day long.
Sometimes if you angle the car like a lot down, you like kill the airtime easier.
Going well until one day, just before he got his wings.
I don't think I'll go for highway. Not worth. I'm just gonna do like the usual route.
Grounded him for life. That's terrible.
I'm just gonna do the boring usual drive.
To a deep pit of doubt, despair.
You can like drop into the highway, but it's pretty hard.
Silver tongue
And
troll under a bridge. That's
you build so much speed that it's like almost really hard to dodge traffic on the last part.
No, he was a boy.
Oh, we're near Floodcap. I seen it on iPhone maps. I'll give you directions.
Okay, let's see the dialogue there, Arangino.
Now keep going. It's straight here. I turn right.
Okay, good dialogue.
This is the place. I think it is, Elite.
How faster? Definitely few seconds. And that's Friends United. Done.
Your cousin.
Yeah, this ends the 2nd chapter of the run, basically. Or segment, as we should say.
Yeah, now we just switch to Michael.
Yeah.
And this starts like a Let's Play segment, I would say.
Yeah. So we split the run into, I think it's 8 different segments.
Yeah, but it doesn't really work in hand though because of the different mission order.
Yeah.
So basically, Trevor goes to the city because he learned that Michael is alive, because of his very characteristic phrase he said once. And now he found him. And there was some beef in the family and stuff, and they basically got to know that Tracy is taking an audition in Fame or Shame, which is basically like a rip-off of America's Got Talent.
I guess, yeah.
And we're gonna just go to rescue her.
Sees me there. I didn't ask for a blow.
With Trevor,
Of how you
which is basically one huge scripted chase.
ounce of masculine pride.
And we're gonna meet an actual IRL person, which is Laszlo, that appeared in like almost every GTA.
Hey, if anyone needs kale.
But in the older GTAs, it's only on the radio. I think it's only GTA 5 where he appears like as a person.
Yeah, he's always in the radio, but in 5 you can actually meet him in person.
fine.
Or yoga. Or talk therapy. I'm a crank, cannibalism, an incest kind of guy.
I think he's even like modeled a bit after the
They'd skip that talk
actual actor.
with your ass. You two chilled.
Oh yeah, sure, I mean they all are.
Fat slob.
Oh yeah, actually all of the characters are like 90% the voice actors.
Come on, you dipshit.
Yeah, I mean you can spot Jonah Hill a mile away. He looks just like Jimmy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Michael needs a bit of help, so I'm gonna push him a bit to make him faster.
Ah, they towed us.
Stephen Ork too, the guy who plays Trevor.
Yo, Balux. Yeah, I'm gonna get from this side of the truck to let Michael's door open. Just drive and leave the trailer. And this is basically like a 2-minute scripted chase with scripted traffic.
How can you see?
All we can do is just take a good lines and curb
Hey,
boosts.
you raised a daughter in this town, you get used to stunts.
It's poor parenting.
And run over like
Thanks for the
every pad in the,
feedback. It
on the
means
way.
a lot coming from you.
Unfortunately, we cannot get cops on this.
We'll flatten this.
So that's a good...
Fucking Laszlo. I knew he was an asshole.
Also, funny thing, scripted like NPCs don't really take headshot damage.
Only a battery car, come on!
Or like have insane amount of HP. Because they don't die to one headshot.
We gotta go to the left.
Really?
Yeah, there's
interesting.
There's sometimes one car you can shoot, like hit 20 headshots. I mean, like not 20, like 5 headshots, and then like the NPC dies.
Yeah, we also take some shortcuts here.
Fun with it.
Oh yeah, fun fact, since we don't drive on the train tracks, we don't get a checkpoint that's here.
Toy car, who knows what?
Since we drive on the road.
Hey, take a left up here.
I knew this.
I didn't even know that checkpoint existed.
Yeah, it exists if you do mission skips.
Can we speed it up a little?
Because it skips you there.
Maybe by throwing your fat carcass over the side.
I mean, I only learned about that, why we don't get this checkpoint, because I knew it existed. Probably because of casual gameplay or something. But I didn't know it's like based where you drive. Because if I were to fail now, I would get put back like in front of the arena, driving the truck again.
Can't get enough.
Not like in the middle of the drive.
10 fucking minutes in LS.
Shut up! That cocksucker might be famous, but
More scripted traffic, because who don't like scripted traffic?
We'll get him! We'll get him!
Well, we're sure taking our time about it. He's going down into the LS River.
I can.
Yeah, also we're not gonna jump after Laszlo into the sewer now. We're gonna do it later.
I hate
And we're also gonna do a funny strat.
even more in person.
Basically, as he arrives, we're just gonna jump out. And that skips like a long getting out animation. Oh, I have a text from Franklin. Oh, I don't have a taxi. That's pretty bad. QC lane?
No.
Oh, fuck.
That's some nice car and G memes.
Yeah, I forgot that I can get a phantom text, like the angry text from Franklin.
You make me wanna puke.
I think the same thing is in my save files I put on speedrun.com. But there is an angry text from Franklin and Michael. Nice. That's one of the falcons we need to not even softlock the game, by the way. I guess you can explain that why.
Oh yeah, so this is the phone call that gives Michael the money from the first heist, the jewelry store heist. And we need this to not softlock later on things like Predator, I think.
Yeah, on Predator.
Yeah, that's one of like the few phone calls that we need to get to not softlock or hardlock in this game.
Yeah, it's a soft lock. Because you can still play the game, you just cannot progress.
Yeah. So yeah, Blimpster is dead as well. Thankfully.
Actually, there are 3 phone calls later, but we only need to take like 2 of them to not softlock at like almost very end of the game.
Yeah.
Because for reasons unknown, if you don't pick up like 2 certain phone calls, you don't get phone calls that end missions or spawn big score. Just the last heist.
Did you not see a bike or did you not take them?
I did not take that. I don't want to risk like doing the bike strat. CBA.
Okay.
I'm gonna die, it's gonna be an issue. I need to remember for like later to clear the angry text on Michael next time. Yeah, because I guess you can also explain the quick caps. Because that's what I wanted to try to do.
Oh yeah, the quick cap. So you can call taxis before the mission pass screen, and then the mission pass screen coming up puts down the phone, but the cab still comes in. That skips like a little bit of time.
Probably like 10 seconds of waiting for a taxi.
Yeah, and then also the time that would take to end the phone call.
But it's pretty precise since the mission pass screens coming quite quickly.
Yeah, also this shootout is quite difficult here.
Yeah, I mean, we skip all of the enemies at the start, because why not? We bitch slap this guy, kill this guy and this guy. Okay. You only need to kill the guys that like basically block the way or have shotguns.
Containment!
And I'm gonna run a bit in first person instead of jumping to build stamina, because important stuff. And yeah, from now on I'm just gonna skip all of the enemies, shoot the window, and jump out.
This is for the greater good!
Normally the game would be like introducing you to stealth again. Actually the stealth introduction is on complications.
Yeah.
But he would like take advantage of it to like kill the guy and get his gun. Cannot aim. Oh yeah, and this is basically just avoiding cops as fast as possible and hoping to not get a bad heli spawn, because I don't have a heli spawn by the way. Let's go through the sewers.
Weird.
Yeah, in Hando it's weird, I don't know why. Oh, that's the heli.
Oh, there's a heli. The fuck?
Yeah, because it didn't spawn, you can spawn like whenever. No, it's flying, I just need to wait a bit.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I've never seen this before.
Yeah, I think I was like practicing yesterday, and I got the heli just like when I was like driving to the sewers, the heli spawned literally above me. And it follows you because of that. I got a bad cop car, so I'm gonna cut through here.
That's
oh yeah, and there's an interesting strat coming up after this one.
Yes, so what's coming up is what's called a wrong warp, safe warp. Basically, we already explained the safe warp earlier, but now we are going to do a wrong warp as well. Basically, after finishing this mission, UnNameD is going to reload a mission replay of the mission TPI, and then he will get into the car, explode himself, and then exit the mission replay again while not spamming enter during the mission failed screen. And then during that load that then happens, he will safe warp.
You're still
and this then does a normal safe warp to warp into Michael's house. And it will also create a wrong warp. Basically what that is you can warp yourself to any other hospital in the game by doing this setup with the mission replay. And this will be used later in like 30 minutes on Franklin.
Actually it's 25.
25 minutes on Franklin to warp Franklin to Sandy Shores for a Strangers and Freaks mission.
Yeah, because there would be a very long drive. It's like half of the map. So instead of that, we're just gonna warp to the hospital. And it's called wrong warp because we are warping to wrong hospital, because normally you would like warp to the city hospital instead of the Sandy Shores one.
Exactly.
Very good. Now let it go.
And now for the most intense mission in the game.
First steps. Only an old version.
Yeah, yoga time.
In the nose, out the mouth.
It's actually crazy because you can lose time on this because of RNG on dialogues.
He might just get healthy.
Because this whole mission is basically dialogue based.
In and out with the breath, Mikhail.
This is
nice dialogue.
Now we will do something.
It's actually really good dialogue.
I feel like I'm channeling.
Yeah, I recommend all of you guys do yoga too now.
You can breathe.
Follow the poses. Get some rest.
Exhale.
Stretch a bit.
There! Let it go!
It's always very important in these long runs to stay active.
True.
How many years of marriage, and this is the first time he's taken an interest in my hobbies.
Breathe.
No way to speed down this mission. You can mission skip.
Let it go.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty slow because you have to fail like 9 times the first pause.
Now, you breathe.
Are you taking this seriously,
No, that's a
or is
bad
this some elaborate way to get at me?
Yeah, I'm about to feel some emotions, all right.
Remember, children. I hope there is time for
Do it as friendly in Fire Suit? Yeah, on Mission Zero moment.
Breathe out, please. Good. Breathing is almost the most important thing, no?
Look at the concentration on his face. It's like a gorilla with a cell phone.
Breathe, please, Michael. Out through the mouth. The backward eye between your thighs. Take in the air and release it.
This is what I was talking about. Can't you see how blocked he is?
Your lungs, they work, yes? Out with the breath.
Fabian's body with your bank account would be the perfect man.
Breathing is almost the most important thing, no?
You're sweating, Michael. That's all the impurities coming out.
Breathe, please, Michael.
That's basically the finish.
Out through the mouth.
Hold the anus.
Also, this entire section is very dialogue dependent. You might lose like 10 seconds to just bad dialogue.
You still here? James!
It's horrible.
Fuck off!
Oh, yeah. It's nice TV.
I actually want to jump on top of the stairs because Jimmy's room triggers like a slow walk zone.
Bullshit.
Fun fact.
Threatening to molest your online buddy.
So I'm gonna help my son a bit because he's very slow. That was a really good push, by the way. No.
So where's your friend?
Burger shot.
Yeah, nice to see the kids are still hanging out.
Jimmy's like movement varies between missions.
Class every day.
Like on DLG you have to run around a bit to make him run. On Yoga he only runs if you get into the car, and later in the game he doesn't run at all. It doesn't matter whatever you do, he just doesn't run.
Oh, says the dope-smoking, game-playing, live-at-home Worldo's living millennial.
I knew it! I knew it! The mask was gonna slip! The monster's been exposed!
The hell are you talking about?
The real you! That bitter, vindictive old man!
So yeah, this mission is also very important story-wise, because after all the shit that Michael has done throughout the game, his family finally abandons him.
The friendly neighborhood drug dealer. Yo,
I guess you could call this mission like a family betrayal.
Can we just get back to the house, please?
Also, usually you would get drugged by Jimmy here, but we have a strat to counter that. Basically, by permanently doing phone calls, you don't get drugged.
So, want a drink?
Yeah, you just need to like hold the phone up.
Normally you're such a between the white lines.
It bugs out like the cap. You can actually see it now. No, but it's gonna like fly in the car. There we go. Like Michael should like pick up the cap and drink. Because I hold the phone up, he won't. And that skips like a very annoying section when Michael gets dragged. But it also can be countered with low FPS.
I gotta pull over.
Yeah, 30 FPS doesn't clear the effect, it just makes
it like less
effect
impactful.
less effective.
Yeah. Shit, I'm protecting you.
Also, taking drugs is bad. So Michael is a good role model.
Yeah.
You're too crazy, Dad. Goodbye.
Yeah, it doesn't actually take drugs. But he's still hungover somehow.
But this whole scene is weird without the drag effect.
Yeah.
Because normally you get like a flashing screen with a lot of colors and stuff.
Michael is just casually taking a nap in the middle of the road.
Yeah. Now he's falling. And since
Never reach the dream.
And since this is based when you land, we're gonna take like the highest building you can in the area, which is gonna be like this one. I'm falling quite quickly.
I think that building is called Tinsel Tower.
Oh, I have no idea. I only know like Eclipse
Because you
Tower.
can. It's like an online building, I think.
Oh yeah, another movement tech. Since we are now like drunk or drugged, we can counter that by tab moving to move faster. Any cars? Oh, that 9F is not. Oh, I guess I'm taking a cockhead. Cock.
The cockpit.
Yep, cock.
Yep, cock. So once again, 30 FPS here to have less drunk effect.
So I'm gonna start this car in a garage to have something if I get a bad switch later. I also started the bike, I guess I didn't mention that.
Do you maybe want to explain why you park the things in this specific way?
Oh yeah, because if you place the car too much right after yoga, like during yoga, it like gets respawned. Like there, somewhere. But since I parked like more in the middle, it is gonna stay in the garage. The only side effect of that, I'm gonna get a shit car now. Like the Michael shit box.
There's actually quite an interesting strat that UnNameD just did. He ran back into the house before switching, and this makes the switch animation shorter.
Yeah. Also another hangar warp to get closer. Now for Three's Company, probably one of my favorite missions, to be honest.
Yeah, mine too.
Hey, Michael.
So we're gonna meet like new characters again.
Well, isn't this
Basically,
nice?
this is the point where we kind of start working with the FIB and the agency.
Yeah.
Actually, we started from Dead Man Walking, but this is like more official.
I guess the first mission, a long line of missions that we do for the IAA and the FIB.
Actually, FIB against IAA, because they wanna like kill their founding.
Tell me, Davey, you expensive.
Yeah, the FIB is obviously the FBI, and the IAA is obviously the CIA.
First guy is Franklin Clinton.
I guess.
I barely know that kid.
Yeah, I think so too.
Call him.
And because I said that I'm gonna get executed in 15 minutes.
Okay.
Now, Trevor Phillips.
Oh yeah, and in this mission we're basically gonna like steal a guy from the agency.
We had him picked up.
Because he's being questioned about some guy.
Just worry about the
And then he's gonna get questioned again.
Out of the IA.
Yeah, the guy got kidnapped by the IAA, and now we kidnap him from being kidnapped, and then later we question him on the kidnapping when he got kidnapped, from which we saved him by also kidnapping him.
You'll need discreet.
Basically, this guy has really hard life.
Of the situation.
Yeah.
Control.
And he doesn't even provide all of the information because we already know who the guy is.
Yeah.
You know what? You better keep a low profile.
But this doesn't matter.
We'll see you later.
Making money nailing
Oh, yeah, this is dialogue based, by the way. I need to wait for Trevor to stop talking.
Who's that cagey motherfucker, huh? No.
And I guess this is the introduction to helicopters now.
Your new friends are
Oh yeah, before anyone asks, I fly on the keyboard.
to the old crew. Walking away ain't easy.
I am the GigaChat keyboard flyer.
You gotta make compromises. What happened to dying with a gun in your hand? Life happened.
We have a quick donation for you.
Okay, go on.
We have $10 from Dr. 17 saying, "Here is my small contribution to a great cause. Good luck to all the runners." Thank you,
Nice.
Doctor. That's very generous.
Thanks for the dono.
And we are just $40 away from the big 1K.
Go.
So it's very exciting. At $1,000 raised, I will be giving away an Elgato Stream Deck Mark II. So if any of you full-time Twitch affiliates out there want a Stream Deck to go along with your sick setup,
Or Twitch partners,
Then,
TF.
yeah, even if you're a Twitch partner, it'll help you all the same.
Shadow puppets. You think we can't do that? We can. It's in our guidelines.
Yeah, get your Stream Deck out with the new Stream Deck.
Not surveillance. Grab his other arm.
Okay, that was horrible, actually.
It actually wasn't that bad. My brain is just so fucking fried that I just didn't register, you know?
I think I'm too focused on the game right now.
See how you feel when this is 18 inches deep inside.
My brain is way too small for that.
36 flow. Got you.
Don't harm the Don't shoot me.
Also, a quick reminder that not just donations will be going towards the cause. So any subs or any ad money or anything like that I'll be making throughout the week, I will donate at the end, so after the final run. So if you have like a Twitch Prime or you have some bits or something laying around, then you're welcome to throw them into the pot, and they will also be donated at the end. So yeah, anything like that helps.
So deactivate the ad blocker.
Yeah, turn the ad blocker off, yeah. Boot the stream up on your PC, your laptop, your phone, and just keep refreshing until you get ads.
It's for a good cause. Go watch ads for a good cause.
Exactly. Small piece for a good cause.
Oh, shit! Shit! I'm gonna fall!
You wanna know what's funny as well? So the other day I did a Twitch bounty to watch the new Transformers trailer.
Oh, yeah,
because obviously that's because obviously that's Twitch income, right? So it's like I can donate that at the end as well. And then the bounty board gave me a notification that there was a new bounty. So I was like, okay, maybe it's like a different trailer. Maybe we can raise some more money. And it's the same one, exactly the same trailer, and the same offer and everything. But they're offering me double the money now.
Damn.
So I don't know if they're like trying hard to like, you know, push Transformers as much as possible, or if it's like a bug. But I would assume they would pay me regardless, so we might be watching Transformers after this run, because it's an extra like 40 quid towards charity, so why not, right?
Yeah, it's only like what,
2 minutes of your time. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, obviously they ask you to give like your thoughts and opinions, but I've already done that, so just like, hey, check out this other video that I that I watched.
My man, getting those Twitch bounties that are only like UK, USA, Canada or something.
Yeah. Most of them are like, you have to play like a mobile game or something for like an hour.
I know. There's like a stuff
And
you
like
can go...
obviously, yeah, like you have to keep like a certain concurrent number of viewers doing that. And obviously the issue is that while the money is good because it's like an hour long, so they usually pay you more, it's also like quite hard to claim those bounties in the first place. Because, you know, obviously you have to keep a certain number of viewers. But then if you're a speedrunning channel and then you just randomly are playing a mobile game, not a lot of people will watch because it's not what you usually do, right? It makes sense. People watch you for speedrunning, not this random mobile game. So yeah, like most of those I usually just ignore because there's no real point. It's not like anything to do with the actual content of the stream. But like watching a 2-minute trailer for a film for like 40 quid, fuck yeah, make that bag, you know?
Yeah. If they give it for free, then why not take it?
Yeah, exactly.
I can count on your attendance.
I've never even heard of like the bounties.
We're what?
Yeah, because they are like in 5 countries only. Very limited.
Okay.
And then call me.
It's like UK, USA, Canada, and something else.
Maybe Australia,
Yeah,
New Zealand?
sounds right.
Don't know.
I want to have a look. I'm not sure. I know it's quite limited though.
It's on like the bounties FAQ page.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can recap what's going on, by the way. I just started a bar mission that's only a cutscene. So that basically meets a new character for Franklin. He's basically a drug addict that thinks he can like take down the government by smoking weed. So great. And we're basically gonna collect some weed for him, and then he's gonna be like an asshole and betray us, as every character in this game.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't really betray us, he just forgets that he has to go somewhere, because he's so stoned.
But yeah, time for another best mission in the hand though.
Now remember, dude, this is a covert op. We need to play...
Yeah, meanwhile we also did his company, got another collectible, property and stunt jump, and then the switch that we called Lamar for earlier.
Yeah, this is one of the switches that can happen if you call Lamar, like I did before, Mr. Phillips.
And play it cool.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? I'm at work. Just change his diaper.
And now for one of the funniest missions in Hando, for
like number 2.
a very, very specific reason.
I mean, I like it because I can take a small break.
You went really close to the lady here.
Ah, it doesn't matter, she doesn't hear you.
Really?
Okay, enjoy. I'm gonna take
So yeah, enjoy.
Here, you take the camera.
You have to zoom still.
Knows me, dude. I'll keep lookout.
Yeah, so I had a look, and it's the US, Canada, UK, Germany, and France. Those are the big 5. Apparently,
Germany and France. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fantastic.
So no budget Germans. Sorry.
So yeah, this is an interesting scene, I want to say. So normally there's a table here on which they are doing their thing, but because we disabled the all the clutter on the side of the road with distance scaling and stuff. There's no table, and so they're basically kind of floating. That's a whole new workout.
I love you, puppy.
And yeah.
That's how you end up with back problems in later life, doing shit like this.
We only say we're
Yeah, I'm back.
purposes.
That's not true.
Okay.
It's good that YouTube and Twitch doesn't care about this, because nothing is shown, to be honest. Even if you like zoom in.
I mean, he's just scratching her back, like.
Yeah. I guess you also explained why they are flying.
Come on!
Yeah, they're flying. No table.
Justin, don't be a pussy!
Get in! Get in!
And now for another auto-scroller.
Yeah, it's like a 2-minute auto-scroller.
Damn! America's sweetheart is one angry ass bitch.
After which we're gonna use the replay glitch I used before yoga.
I was working on my quads, you idiot!
Straight road coming up. This is your chance to get a good shot of her.
Man, you not the one hanging out this fucking trunk.
You people are stuck!
Man, it's gonna get worse before it get better.
For the most part, you have to keep her in view, but at some point you can just like stop.
That motherfucker's right on top of us, dog.
I'm taking a
Oh my god.
Keep that camera on her.
Oh, Ben.
Nice one, Ben.
Those two men are child molesters!
But why are you going to prison? Why isn't the like the couple going to prison for having public sex?
You have no idea what I'm capable of!
People watch porn online and and it's called healthy and stuff, but then when I do it in live, like in IRL, I get called a pervert and a cock. What's the point?
Crazy ass bitch.
Yeah, it's weird. They're preying on my downfall.
Going left. Keep it steady.
I will fucking destroy you! And everyone who knows you!
Jesus, she's
So I love how there's like 2 cars that are driving behind Poppy also do like weird stuff.
I'm going through the
Because of being
construction site.
scripted. So this car being like broken already. I think it's because of high FPS.
Yeah. Like you often notice it in this game that all the like scripted chases are very fucked up because the game wasn't made for 150 FPS.
Yeah, I think the Sky is a good example, actually.
Yeah.
Car on drug-fueled sex.
Also, I fought the law.
Yeah.
It's like
I mean,
the
I
cars
think I thought the
bumping
law
into each other.
is based on your speed.
Experience.
If you are too fast.
Yeah, probably actually. So
Okay,
yeah, long warp.
And blocking the wasted screen. Oh, we're gonna play GTA 4 for a moment, actually.
Yeah, actually.
Oh, that's a Blazer. Holy shit, that's a really good car there.
Yeah, that's nice. So basically, what happened here is the wrong warp that we set up like 25 minutes ago now warped Franklin to Sandy Shores, and because we skipped the wasted screen by switching to online, which we can't actually do because we are playing on a different patch by 12.27, which also means that we are not actually connected to the internet.
Yeah, it just throws an error that you need to connect to Social Club.
Exactly. And that's why it doesn't remove the grayscale, it only removes it when you enter the mission soon.
No, it,
so now we are playing
it actually
GTA4.
persists for like a minute. It will be a really sudden change when it disappears.
This actually looks like GTA4 though.
Yeah, so all the point of doing this is just going to Omega as soon as we can. That starts like new set of collectibles that we can get.
Wait. Exactly.
Which
yeah,
is
Omega is another one of those crazy characters. Basically, he's obsessed with like conspiracy theories and aliens and whatnot, and like UFOs, and we have to collect like 50 spaceship parts for him.
Yeah, at least he
so
gives us a funny buggy at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna wait one
This
text.
switch. The fuck? Oh, he's stalking Michael, isn't he?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna wait one text here. 23. Oh, there we go. Just makes text RNG a bit better later.
Yeah, also while being in first person, you can create the saves quicker because you don't have to wait for the phone to come up.
Yeah, that's why we always try to save warp in first person.
I've never seen this switch before, I think.
It can happen in Hondo.
And Trevor.
And now off to like one of the best missions in the game, I guess.
what? Trevor is...
Yeah, the legendary 12-minute mess that is scouting the port.
It handles it faster because of Sabor.
Like I said,
Yeah.
I don't rightly know what we got.
My PB is apparently 1051.
Be more exact in your questioning, sir.
We're looking for something to steal.
Sir.
Yeah, basically, Trevor wants to steal something, but he doesn't know what he wants to steal, so he's scouting the port. And that's it.
Look, sir.
And this is the point where we actually like get introduced to Meriwether.
To assist you in finding.
Yeah.
Here's the problem.
And also to Floyd.
No.
Yeah. I mean, Floyd was like introduced in Friends United, kinda.
Oh yeah, true.
Quite describe it.
Basically, Meriwether is like a American PMC's private military company.
How's this? 236
And they are one of the main antagonists in this game.
Los Santos last year.
Because we do a lot of beef with them.
I don't want to hijack a truck.
Yeah, not the good kind of beef. Like no steaks and stuff, it's just beef.
Inside track on what's coming.
Yeah, we just rob them a lot.
We don't know what
Yeah.
containers. They certainly don't.
And they actually have their like own headquarters in Los Santos, which is a restricted area.
Different anything that might.
If you go there in single player, you get 4 stars instantly.
There's been all these Meriwether.
Yeah, we'll actually see that later.
Meriwether
in this
Security
mission.
Consulting.
Oh
Private
yeah,
army to the New World Order. Go park and get the dispatch.
Yep, will do.
Okay, this is time for the least scuffed strat.
Here comes.
Oh yeah, the legendary Floyd push.
Remember, Floyd.
Most normal.
Probably one of the most famous strats in this game.
Yeah, because it's really annoying to do, but saves a lot of time.
I don't think it's annoying to do. I think it's just a great threat at this point.
That Wade here ain't gonna do for.
I mean, to the most part, it's a skill issue, but if you get the random fail for nothing, then yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, you have a short window where you can get into this track, and you can just push Floyd with it, because Floyd is a solid object.
Yeah, it's very weird how certain characters act.
Coming in and out of here, you know, those big sky crane things I could pick
Like for example, other characters would tumble here or get run over. Floyd is just.
Floyd is a gigachat, he doesn't care. Also, it would be nice.
in a hurry, supposed to get in and out of this place.
Floyd is a gigachat and he just.
Okay, clean.
What's the Coast Guard response?
Fairly clean.
You!
Yeah, that basically skips like a 40-second walk, like a minute walk with Floyd when he talks about the port.
Seconds.
Now! You fucking pussy!
And instead of like entering the dog handler normally, we're just gonna warp in from the front.
I thought you wanted to scope the place. We don't get the containers, they're gonna check your card.
Oh, I'm getting nervous.
Oh yeah, wiggle boosting.
You're always nervous. Relax.
Not always, sir.
If you wiggle the dog handler a bit, it like auto care boosts and goes faster. It only works on very limited amount of vehicles.
Now we gotta bring it over to Bay
It's mainly the trucks with the trailers and the dog handler, so you can see me like wiggle.
This ain't a toy.
Yeah, we only use it like 3 times, I think.
Yeah,
like
here, mini sub and
then
Pac-Man.
mini sub and Pac-Man.
You happy?
Okay.
Now I'll get the other one for you.
Oh yeah, I guess you can mention that there is a strat to push 2 containers at once,
This is as close as you
but it's pretty cancer to do and hard to do it optimally.
Send them to my
It's not hard to set up, but hard optimally.
There's the cranes, but
Yeah. Nobody does it.
Oh, that was smooth pickup. Cool.
Okay.
I would say like the most annoying part is done. Like Floyd pushing this
it's all
container.
just boring.
Yeah, this mission is like really boring, but you can actually lose a lot of time on it. It's crazy. But there are the mission fail memes that can happen.
Hey! There ain't time to admire the view.
Also, we're gonna break all of the like safety and just like, fall into the yellow dot, because why not?
You need me to get your union rep
So I'm gonna cap the FPS here so the spreader moves faster up and down.
This is on you.
The crane doesn't move faster overall, it's just the spreader going up and down.
So lift it high enough to clear that container stack and move it to the other end. Take us to the other end. Bay number 5. Further, come on! That's the truck. Ease her onto it.
Yorkshire new voivodeship of Poland.
Man and crane driver working together. Now let's do the same thing again.
Sometimes for some reason if you like put down the container, the mission just fails for apparently destroying the container.
Oh yeah, but that's very rare.
Yeah, I think it just happens if you drop it from like some height or just like smash things too much. So there's a perfect height for it. And you see these like red things touch the bottom and top of the screen. Imagine with a British accent. Oh no. I cannot even make it.
He's too Polish for it.
Yeah.
UK name. Oh no.
That's scuffed. That's so scuffed.
Wow. I mean, this is some view, ain't it? I'm gonna take a couple shots for my boy.
Oh, yeah, after scouting, I have to like pay attention to my time of day. For like an hour?
Yeah, so basically for the next hour of gameplay, you cannot make too many mistakes because you need like a certain time of day. Like basically the time of day cannot progress too much for like the next 1.5 gameplay hours. So
yeah, after scouting is like the last time you get a time shift.
It's over on the
scouting is basically like the only mission that sets the time of day for like the next 1.5 hours. And the thing is that we cannot make mistakes because we need a certain mission to not despawn.
Yeah. Certain one side mission needs to spawn.
Yeah. Basically because of one.
I usually don't have issues with it, but you never know.
Yeah, and I always have issues with it, you never know. And the thing is that you can basically not even back up the side mission at any point, because it's always night time.
I mean, I had an idea of just like killing yourself after bus assassination and then get it. To skip
it. Yeah, I guess.
Or on Pac-Man maybe, if the timing of day is correct. But usually you get like close switches.
So jealous.
Yeah, Pac-Man usually like... I remember I once backed it up on Pac-Man, but I got like a really bad switch. Let's see, do you get a gauntlet?
No, I got a...
so hard in my life.
Got a Cavalcade. Sorry, it's Cavalcade. I can spawn a car too.
You can spawn a car, yeah.
You can't come. Sorry, gonna have to go it alone.
That strat is so nice actually. I spawned myself in muscle car yesterday.
I once ever spawned a gauntlet, but it doesn't matter in Honda. Huntley, I'm gonna take it.
Huntley, nice.
It's definitely better than Cavalcade. Huntley is like one of my favorite SUVs, because basically the best SUV in the game, I think.
So also enter the car in first person here, because later when we get to the house, we want to be in first person to get the cutscene earlier.
Yeah, it starts the dialogue a bit earlier. But I still think in third person you get a lot of movement, like jumping and stuff. It's not the same in first person. Like in taxis, I think third person is better because of the movement you can get from car when you are a cab. You're just too far from the stairs. So it's easier to clear the distance with jumps.
Also when you place a gauntlet and you place it at the safe spot.
Man, this is Hando.
I know, but in 90%.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No, for like, you want, like you don't want, like you want to be in third person when you place a gauntlet there because the way is bigger, you know.
Oh.
Because I did it yesterday.
Oh yeah, normally in any person you would like look for a very specific muscle car to use to dupe it later for a heist setup. But since this is Hando, we know that we don't do that. I'm just gonna buy it, hopefully, because it's one of the miscellaneous stuff that's needed.
Yeah, we need to buy a car anyways, so we just buy the gauntlet.
Yeah, and usually good like you get a switch that's close to the garage of Franklin's.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna destroy this car so it doesn't spawn. Oh, I forgot to pre-call, by the way. I think.
Good lord above.
Yeah, I
Why
definitely.
did you spawn? Like, why are you doing this?
It makes by the book a bit better.
Oh yeah, true, by the book. Yeah, I can know what you mean.
Name of
I
all.
wanted to switch to pistol.
That looks weird.
Yeah, I wanted to switch to pistol, but I didn't want to waste C4s. Of course, we're gonna take the freighter, because it doesn't need any setups, basically. You only need the mini sub, that's the usual. If you take the offshore, you need to get a cargo bob from the military base. And that's really slow. But yeah, now for a game of tennis, by the way.
Well, yeah, the next activity.
Hobby and pastime.
Yeah, hobby and pastime, tennis.
I think I forgot to pre-call.
Yeah, you did forget.
Oh, whatever. It's not a big deal. Unfortunately, we only take it to like
So
one
you play
game,
some
not a whole set. So that's you only need to win. That's it. And since I'm bad at the game,
So
I'm just gonna play against easy
and learn.
difficulty. Cops usually wanna go for aces, but they are pretty hard to get because you need like the very top of the power bar. And this is basically how we're gonna play. Just throw to one, shoot to one side, and then return it to the other side. Oh, that was almost a nice. Maybe a nice? No, not a nice. Hey, cool.
Losers lose.
And that's it for tennis.
End of.
Yeah, so now UnNameD is gonna make a phone call to Steve to start by the book. And that's like the only mission in the game that you can start yourself.
It's actually funny if you call Steve, Trevor actually says, "Who the fuck is this?" Like imagine calling someone and you just say, "Who the fuck is this?" Because you are not usually supposed to make this phone call yourself. Just get it randomly.
Yeah.
It's Caesar's place, around the corner from your house.
Another stunt jump here, so that's why we take a slightly different route here.
Yeah, the more I see of your boss, the more I like him.
I was you, I wouldn't be so critical of who others associate with.
It's gonna be a problem.
Oh lol.
For sure.
Yeah, worth mentioning that stun jumps have landing zones.
To him right now,
That's like pretty scuffed in this game.
an electron microscope.
Landing zones and start zones actually. Like you have to both start at a certain point and end at a certain point. And those starting zones can be quite a bucket sometimes.
I think like the best example is like eye in the sky jump. You cannot make it too far.
After you brought Trevor,
because you're just gonna fail it.
I only brought him in after you.
Did you see the start zone clip from yesterday, UnNameD?
Taking scores again. The Los Santos
Don't think so.
On Alphatalo?
control the situation.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Earth disconnection, then what?
then Trevor flips out, beheads me,
Oh,
kills
don't
my
land in the water.
family, or raises him as his own. I don't know.
Yeah, so since you take your friend on a ride to do a mission, you might as well just do some crazy stuff.
At any time.
Slow down.
Oh, we've got to impress the Davy.
Yeah.
What does he know?
He knows I'm alive.
And fun fact is, we don't actually need to use this car. We can change it whenever we want.
Does he know how long you've been working with the FIB?
Yeah, on his company you have to use it, right?
Either you were working with us before.
If you use a taxi, you actually mission failed for abandoning Dave.
Into an ambush.
Because I tried once.
10 years on the run.
Really?
Oh, that's toxic.
And the other
Yeah.
in a federal penitentiary.
I thought I could clear it.
Or we stumbled on the cash depot job. Brad went down. You went down. Trevor got away. The FIB cut you a deal on your sickbed, faked your death, and you end up here.
Who's to say which of those is true?
That there's any doubt probably accounts for you being alive.
Okay, now we torture the guy that we just saved from kidnapping. And we always gonna use the wrench because wrench is the fastest.
Mr. Phillips!
And you can just skip the cutscenes. Usually the mission would be like torture this guy like what 4 times? Yeah, 4 times because of all of the tools to get the information.
So how are Steve
But
and Trevor getting
since we already know who the guy is, we can just instantly shoot him without like any information whatsoever.
Trying to take full advantage of it.
Then what?
This thing with the agents.
And Michael just says he had a feeling.
And what about Trevor?
What about it?
Yeah.
I need some resolution.
Michael can somehow feel who the guy is who we need to kill.
You'd clean the whole thing up back in North Yankton.
And you told me it'd be a clean job, no cash.
And apparently the guy we are looking for is like some fucking terrorist or whatever.
Yeah.
As much as he is mine.
He's not a problem at all. We're monitoring him. Has he said anything about Brad?
And he's bearded, left-handed,
and smokes like a chimney.
And smokes, yeah, like a chimney.
Sentence when this is all over.
That's good. Fine work. We'll send another letter.
I'm gonna hit the wall there to stop the dialogue, so it instantly triggers the next section.
Hey, now. You're my eye.
We're just gonna kill the guy instantly. If you kill anybody
this is
else, it's just a
also-
mission fail.
Well,
Yeah, this is also like the infamous torture mission that was in the media everywhere when the game was released.
While you don't even see the torture if you just skip the cutscenes with the wrench.
You're fine. I can assure you I am not.
Yeah.
No one likes a
So,
crybaby. You look
actually, isn't it faster to do the stunt jump here?
I mean, since you need to be on the other side for airstrip, then I guess it doesn't matter.
You need to leave.
Yeah.
Who are you?
You would need to get a run up for this anyways.
I told you. Don't
Yeah.
like being told what to do. Then why are you working with
So basically this guy got tortured and we're just gonna send him abroad. However you spell it.
Want you
This
dead
mission is
well,
so
don't you
weird.
remember? The Marshal? Global who? Global Did you say Global I work for the forces of sanity.
Now for some RNG part, unfortunately. I need to get a certain text that spawns a mini-sub, but it's like, I think 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 I get it, and I have 2 chances to get it. So we see how it goes. Every time I don't get the text I'm losing 20 seconds because that's the usual text timer in this game. That's the one bad text. I'm also driving towards the next mission, which is Hood Safari. Should get the text at like 40 something. Yeah, but text I need to wait.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's the one unfortunate spot in Handle with texts. And I cannot be too close to the mission because it would like block the texts whatsoever. I got a phantom. Man, that's cringe.
Wow, that's some bad RNG. At least you're looking great for Blitzplay text now.
Yeah, true. But usually it's not an issue.
Yeah,
In
that's the
practice I
text that
always
we
got
need.
this text like second or first.
Yeah, me too. So we don't actually need the text for this mission, but for the next one. What's here? What the fuck?
I say left, you
Yeah,
say right.
I think if you still don't have a moody at this point, it just bugs out. Also, this Trevor's truck is gonna stay here for like the next time I'm gonna use it,
Where's the
which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
happening?
Down Grove Street.
We shooting shit up.
Oh, yeah, in this mission we basically try to do a trade with balance that's set up by Stretch. But as always, the drug deals go wrong.
I can drive.
They just want to sell a brick wall, like a dry wall.
This the homie house right here.
And this is like the first
Everybody be cool, man. Lamar about to do his thing.
like sign that Stretch is a antagonist in this game, despite being a homie.
I mean, there also was long stretch like that, like that.
Oh yeah,
didn't
he also
work
set it
either.
up.
Hey, I need.
Hey, be on point. This fool janky.
There's actually a letter behind this house. We just like do the trade in, but I'm gonna take this letter later because now it would just lose time. I was gonna take it when there is like a downtime, timer-based mission.
Oh yeah, this is Grove Street, by the way, for all the SA GigaChat enjoyers.
Yeah. I killed all of the
Taken
enemies I
over by the
needed, and
ballers.
now I'm just gonna use Trevor's power, which gives invincibility. Like here, kill this guy and just go and mission fail. This mission fight basically warps Lamar and Franklin closer.
Down here, come on!
And like progresses the mission.
MC Clip, that's the fastest shoot. MC Clip, wait right there, dog. Hold up, peace.
So we don't have to wait for them.
Homie, that's our way up out of here. These are rides. What the fuck?
Just gonna steal this rapper's jet skis.
What the fuck are you doing?
Let's go, man.
MC Clip.
You clipped the clip.
Damn, it's steak in this motherfucker.
Destroy this car, which is not even needed. Might as well.
We're in the right place.
And since I'm bad at the game, I'm just gonna shoot down the heli. I'm just gonna shoot down the heli, not throw a C4. So the easiest way to shoot down helis in this game is just shoot the back rotor, like that. And the helis just instantly go into like falling state.
At least you got to meet MC Clip.
It works in online too.
Race these motherfuckers. We are racing, you idiot. Racing away from the dudes trying to kill us. I mean another time. They got seesaw.
So I'm gonna switch to Franklin like here. This will basically make Trevor have a special switch after the mission on my heli.
And keep our heads down.
That I'm gonna use. Oh.
Is the after mission switch dependent on when you switch during the mission?
No, you just need to switch whenever. You just need to like let Trevor go and despawn. And if you don't switch, you just get the same switch but with Franklin. And since this section is on a timer when we are losing cops, I'm gonna head for a first spaceship part. Which is on this small island. It's always the second island in Hando. It's second island here, it's second island after the last sea race. I'm just gonna wait here to lose cops. Okay, cool. And now switch to Trevor. This is the best. Nice.
The life of a gangbanger.
We're gonna take this scripted cop car that always spawns at the switches. And go for a collectible. And then for a mini sub. This cop car spawns always, no matter the switch. It's just the switch can be in like different positions. This is like the best one you can get.
Also, this is like a really old, weird cop car. And now for one of the best strats in this game. Basically, you see how now we get the collectible here, the letter. And then UnNameD shoots the mini-sub, explodes himself, loses cops by dying, and then warps himself to the mini-sub to steal it.
Yeah, basically just shooting the mini-sub
awesome.
starts the mission. It's a really cool strat.
What you doing?
I'm just gonna walk on the ship and shoot it down. Then another strat with a mini-sub.
Dispatch to Elysium Island unit. We have a trespasser.
Basically, back in the day, we used to do a thing called dolphin strat, where we used to basically do like a dolphin and just
go
jump
like
out the water all the time. Yeah, go up and down. But ever since then, we have discovered a new strat, basically to always have the hatch open, because if the hatch is open, you cannot, like the mini-sub cannot go down.
Yeah. It just cannot submerge as it would with closed hatch.
Yeah.
And to achieve this, you just need to spam F a bit when getting into the mini-sub, but not too much so you don't get out.
Yeah.
And since we are swimming this, I'm gonna pick up one underwater spaceship part that's like near the Meriwether headquarters, which we visited on scouting actually.
Floyd, we've got that submarine
to some degree.
we talked about. You gotta help it store it for a few days. Floyd, don't go quiet.
And yeah, in this mission it's basically just like what, 3 minutes of swimming the mini-sub? So yeah, a small break.
Around to Pier 400 at the Western Docks. On my way. Look, now have a truck to bring you around the warehouse. What's this? The union man doing an honest day's work? There's nothing honest about
Yeah, unfortunately GTA 5 has some of these like sleeper moments. Nothing really happens, but they are apparently important to story. Cough, cough, cleaning the bureau.
I mean, this isn't important for story, this is just boring.
Yeah, even scouting is more exciting because it actually has stats.
Yeah, because in scouting you always do something, you just hold W and shift.
But on cleaning you just get lucky.
They're immune from prosecution. They behave.
There's some way to warp out, by the way, from the minisub. I somehow did it. Oh, just like that. No, what? Yeah, I think if you do like a certain inputs, you can just like warp out.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it consistently. Maybe you just need to press like 2 turning buttons at once. This minisub actually has 2 turning buttons. You have like a normal turn and like a sharp turn.
You're right. You don't. Merryweather are employed by the richest, greediest scum on the planet to shit on the poorest and the neediest. So we...
Oh yeah, and this is a part of Merryweather headquarters.
Yeah, also fun fact, in free roam you would get cops here if you approach too close, but in minisub it doesn't matter. You can go as you want, you can go inside, you don't get cops.
So this heli seems to be consistent, but not useful anyways.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes this guy can bug out and just shoot each other. I hit like once. Yeah, I think it can happen in online too. Since in online you can just free roam there, no cops whatsoever.
Oh, minisub. Beautiful mission.
Yeah. I mean, it's important to the story because of Merryweather Heist.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I'll bring you shoreside. All right.
Yeah, but they couldn't have made the drive any shorter.
Hey, cool.
It's just down the
So now I'm gonna leave this out because fuck this. It's too slow to drive. I'm gonna drive up to these big steel teats. Throw the C4 so I can easily mission fail.
Please now.
Climb. Then go to the top. All of that because there is one collectible. I wanted to do a faster mission fail, but it didn't work.
It's around the corner, past the shipyards.
And now we're gonna drive the minisub to the warehouse by also doing some wheel boosts again.
Yeah.
Is that sub covered properly?
It'll be fine if we just get there.
Are you being short with me?
No, sir. I'm certainly not being short. I'm just not used to this kind of pressure.
If you turn a crew onto
Let's see what cars I'm gonna
you
get.
gotta be ready for the heat.
Because after this mission I need to wait for a certain text. So since there's some downtime, I'm gonna get a few collectibles.
Just walk away.
Oh, that's some decent cars.
Walk away. You're robbing my workplace and running the show from my home.
I guess I'm taking the...
That's a Dominator, right?
No.
The Dominator?
It wasn't... I definitely see an Asterov or a Sultan.
You're sure it'll be okay there? All right. If you're wrong.
Yeah, that's
it's a Sultan.
oh, that's a Fusillade. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, be good. Be good.
Nice one, game.
Jesus. But yeah, Fusillade is the best car here.
Yeah, I guess.
But that's an Astrop, not a.
Yeah, I was split between Asterov and Sultan, but it was Asterov.
Yeah. Nice spin here to get closer for later. Like the Mintori turn the car around for later.
Yeah. So now I'm just waiting for one certain text, which should come like quite quickly, because my text key is quite empty.
Okay, so Lamar text here, that Lamar text only can come in after Hood Safari, so that's why we get it now.
Yeah, and that's when we
there's like
get
only...
a Lamar contact too, but it's not useful.
I mean, what texts are even left now?
I think it's like one Phantom, probably...
One ammunition.
Oh,
Yeah, there's the
combat
ammunition.
pistol. Doctis. There's Doctis.
Doctis, true. There's Doctis, then there's a Phantom, and then there's Steve.
I'm gonna turn off sleep mode because I'm gonna be approaching a random event, which I didn't do for some time. But I'm also gonna hold aiming so I don't get a phone call. Basically, we can get a phone call from Wade to spawn Meriwether Heist, but I don't need it yet. I need the Blitzplay intro text from Steve. I should get like a text soon. Oh, there we go. That's the text.
Yeah,
I
there it
needed.
is. And you can't be in sleep mode here because of the random event.
Yeah. I usually turn off before entering the tunnel, just in case.
Yeah, so that was the...
What do you think you're doing?
There we go, that's the
part here.
security truck. I'm just gonna kill the drivers because apparently the front windshield is not armored. Blow out the
That's
back,
weird.
get the money and just go away. Any garbage trucks? Oh yeah, I guess you can explain how Blitzplay works. What do we need?
So basically, for the Blitzplay heist, we need 3 different things, actually 5 different things. There's the mask setup mission, there's the boiler suit setup mission, there's a garbage truck, there's a tow truck, and there's the
You
getaway
need to
car.
do assassination too.
And assassination, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
not directly
Overall, you need 5
related.
setups.
5 setups, exactly. And the garbage truck and the tow truck can be taken randomly from the road, you don't have to do the mission. For a garbage truck, we always take one from the road. And the tow truck, we can theoretically do the mission too.
Yeah,
In 90% that is. Because in 100% we always take the tow truck from the Tanya mission.
Yeah, and we just get it for free. You just need the garbage truck. That's the only RNG part. I'm gonna use director mode to reload the traffic.
Or theoretically you could also get the free tow truck here, but I've never seen that happen to anybody. In Hunt,
It's not worth probably. I don't see anything.
So what UnNameD is doing here is reloading the traffic spawns by going into director mode.
There's one. It's really far away. I guess it's worth taking nonetheless.
Yeah, that's some quite bad RNG
Yeah,
here.
that's like the most RNG part on Blitzplay stuff. Oh, I got a wait call, nice. So after you steal the garbage truck, you wanna hit this guy once so he doesn't call the cops. I think there was a way to like mission fail, have the garbage truck stay, but I don't know how it works. At least I'm gonna get the car for getaway. Because depending on what car, like what vehicle are you delivering, the different car spawns here. You get this like silver SUV when delivering garbage truck, and you get like a worse pickup with tow truck. You're gonna see later. Now to set up getaway car. There we go. You know how to do it. I mean, I never had to do it, so it's fine. It's worth to know, I guess. Okay, wait for the prompt. Oh, Michael. Okay, quick speech before the mission pass. That's the, I guess, usual speech we get.
Yo, fuck y'all. What up? What up? What's up, bitch? Jump. Hey, chill the fuck out, nigga. Hey, won't y'all leave, homie? Nigga, I'm extra savage, nigga.
Oh, yeah, tab around a bit.
Nigga, you
The car.
blood gonna be spilled all on the fucking street.
Remember to enable sleep mode, to not get Simeon call.
And
That
to also
enables-
not spawn a random event here.
Oh yeah, also random event. Oh yeah, there's a robbery in the alley.
So yeah, you don't want to spawn that here because you want to do it later.
More on the way.
Did you just open the interaction menu to clear the pop-up?
Yeah, because I got the Doctis now.
That's nice. It's a nice little start.
Okay. Now go this side, 2-door gauntlets.
Man, I love the internet.
I always go for red. There's like, you want to double color gauntlets so you don't have to respray it later. And then there's like 2 colors that don't give you that. Yeah, I think it's pink and something else, probably yellow.
Yeah, so the gauntlet has to be 2 colors for later, basically. And you've already gotten the assassination text that you want to get here? Oh.
Yeah, I got like everything I need.
Yeah. Yeah, now we're going to use Trevor's truck actually that was parked here in Hood Safari.
I want to trigger the Tanya dialogue. Okay, store this car here for like to use it in like 8 hours. 7
Yeah,
and
and no less than that, like 6 hours.
Do you ever clean your rag?
Okay, since we started the Hood Safari with Trevor's truck, it's still here, so we're gonna use it. Oh,
Yes, what UnNameD did is that he triggered the Tanya dialogue earlier because for all Tanya missions it's like a weird ass dialogue that she does before starting the mission. Some break boosts here.
I think only me driving is enough. This car handles really well with power.
Oh, he's coming with you.
That's a toxic spawn.
Say no to me, Franklin Clinton. I ain't so cracked.
Park here so Tanya can get in faster.
Not this again. What, we was like 13?
But you was a man after that night.
Damn,
Oh, the car's still there.
with this shit.
Cars, again, powering the same spots to get speed in tow truck. Because the physics are really weird.
It's all good, baby. I know that wound ain't healed.
I just got so confused on why you're going straight that I noticed, wait, this isn't pulling favors.
Yeah, this is...
That's kind of the... Yeah,
This
that's
is
kind of
another
the thing of like all the Tanya missions. They all look exactly the same. So every now and then a random messes up and drives to the wrong Tanya mission. Or to the wrong car.
You know I don't copy. I'm an
Also,
original.
in most of the Tanya missions, you don't want to delay the dialogue too much because of the car you need to tow just won't spawn until certain dialogue.
And also the dialogue at the end of the mission can behave weirdly if you delay too much.
Or put off the car like in between the dialogues, then you're gonna hear the whole story.
This ain't no work for me.
Yeah.
Oh, you
And depending on the mission, that might lose you like a minute.
the feminist cause there, ain't you, Tanya?
Like your aunt, you mean?
Okay, again, just trying to power on, but
I saw her
going too fast with a towed car is really risky.
That bitch is crazy.
Because the physics on the towed car are really wonky.
Also, I just want to mention that the dialogue in the Tanya mission is like it's like some of the best in the entire game. They really outdid themselves with the way that Franklin and Tanya speak and like talk about things. Absolutely
You get like a
ridiculous.
lot of insight into their relationship.
Yeah.
I still don't know if it's better to turn here or like the next one.
What, they're going into space now?
You going into space now?
You always did think you were so clever.
So ridiculous. Like the Franklin and Tanya dialogue is always very good. The Franklin and Lamar dialogue is always very good. It's just so good. It's like my favorite part of the game. Skid marks of the car that crashed are still here. Did you see that?
Making new friends.
Oh no.
I thought you'd been into some repo
I
work.
triggered this shit.
Really?
That's true.
Really?
Same shit, but nicer car.
Yeah, I triggered the whole story.
Fuck, man.
And there ain't many of those.
Because I got like the dialogue that the guy says. Yeah, so enjoy the whole story.
Yeah,
To get his head straight.
JB's going
I don't even know how long this takes now.
A hard time sitting on his ass smoking crack.
I gotta keep his hours up. Word is they gon' sell
That might be a really long
New
one.
owner ain't good news for the drivers with no papers. JB sold his social for a piece 2 years back.
I see the problem, but I just don't see that as mine.
You too good to cover a brother now?
I'm here, ain't I? I've been covering
Oh,
that
Jesus,
brother
so
for
long.
20 years.
I mean,
I'll make it
if I fuck up the time of day, I'm just gonna
There we
load
go.
a safety save. Because I'm not gonna back up this shit like
Like a
that.
time of day issues still.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay, that was like a really long one.
Yeah, I basically hold like the
yeah.
whole like second section of dialogue.
Yeah, and that's, by the way, now we triggered the tow truck mission
Yeah, basically the tow truck for
for
free.
Let's Play. Yeah. Had some DLC dialogue actually, yeah.
All because I got this dialogue that doesn't usually play with like the guy getting angry that this car get towed.
Yeah.
I could have just powered a bit more. Whatever happens. That's toxic.
I like this entire section where we just hop from like side mission to side mission. Oh, the jump! Oh. Does this softlock?
No.
What the fuck?
Because you can just roll it over.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, normally you can like jump into the delivery zone.
Yeah, that looked really weird. Anyways, now we're going for the next berry mission, where we're going to steal some weed.
Yeah, berry missions are basically really boring, especially the second one. But they are this one is like really chill.
Yeah. This one is actually quite fun because the car brake boosts so well.
Yeah, this car is a shit box. It's called Dune Loader. It looks like a shit box, but it's extremely fast.
Yeah. Also, we're taking a specific route here out of the kind of parking lot to not get cops.
Yep, because they are
I
like
don't know if you saw
unmarked.
it, but there was some call to the left there. Like there was a car to the left there. That's like some undercover agents.
It's actually the only place you can see the unmarked police car.
Yeah.
It's a very unique vehicle. That's a toxic spawn.
Is that really the only place?
Although I once was messing around in Freedom and got it to spawn, but it's probably like a game bug or something. Overall, you cannot find this unmarked car anywhere else.
Yeah, I mean, look at the speed here, by the way. This is insane.
This is a shitbox, by the way.
Yeah, that's like one of the cars that massively, that basically just brakes boosts very well because of the huge suspension. I have no idea why I wanted to go with that sentence.
Yeah, and that's basically whole barrel mission, just deliver this stuff.
Yeah, also now some car.
I wasn't looking for a cars, so I need a random car now. Nothing here.
There's a gauntlet.
I can get this alpha.
Oh, no, it's an alpha on the gauntlet. The alpha is nice.
Sorry about that, sweetie.
Now we're gonna go to first assassination missions.
Yeah, that's another mission
In
chain.
total of
Basically,
5.
Lester wants you to kill people.
Yeah, this whole like assassination stuff is to like manipulate the stock market. That actually works in game. But you can earn shit ton of money. With
Yeah,
assassinations.
basically, Lester wants to assassinate some crypto bros to get rich. Yeah.
Actually, there's one more mission that manipulates stocks early, and it's friendly quest.
Oh
After
yeah,
the
I mean,
mission,
that's the
the
Lester
life
mission as
invader
well,
stocks
kinda.
go like insanely low.
I mean, that's also kind of assassination mission.
Yeah, true. And there's 5 of assassination missions, all of them need to be completed for 100%. And each of them is like different scenario. Now there's like 1.5 minutes of downtime when I trigger this cutscene. And I'm gonna use this to get a collectible and like change cars. Do something better. In any percent you would go to ammunition and buy yourself some gear, but I'm gonna do it later. It does lose time, but you really need the weapons. Okay, what do I get? It's a bullet. 9F. Preferably would be like a 9F Cabrio or a Massacro. Like my favorites. Basically you wanna look for like the best sports car. Or the one that you like to drive.
There's basically two different kind of tier lists for cars in this game. One with Franklin's power and one without. So you're looking for different cars depending on if you're Trevor or Michael or if you're Franklin.
I'm sorry for everyone here, but that's how Infernus unfortunately sounds.
It's horrible.
Kind of annoying. But it's probably like the best I could get there.
Yeah, also Infernus is like crazy fast.
Yeah. So I'm gonna aim like that to get the best spawn of this guy. Because you can actually manipulate where he spawns. Just quick headshot. Drive out and go to the direction of our next mission. Which is just gonna be a cutscene.
That's like one of the cars that does the handbrake and brake.
Yeah, that's an all-wheel drive.
Yeah. Yeah, so now on our way to the next Beverly mission, which is only a cutscene.
Yeah, this basically triggers like a text that I'm gonna get later, where it triggers like next paparazzo missions.
Would you stop?
Then Beverly's like, oh, I heard some rumors about some celebrities, just take some photos. And I'm gonna sell them from profit and like share.
I'm good.
That's basically, oh, I shouldn't have powered. You don't want to power till the mission like finishes. It just delays the end.
Because of text.
Yeah, and text. But it also like delays the mission finish. Now I'm gonna head to Boiler Suits, another Blitz play setup mission. But since I'm already in the area, I'm gonna take a stun jump. That's basically here. And this is a Tanya text I want to get.
Yeah,
since it's already ammunition, I'm gonna get a bunch of guns.
Yeah, this text basically unlocks
next Tanya mission.
Another mission that you can start by calling her.
I think casual players don't actually know about that because they don't read text.
Okay.
I always read the text when I was casual. I even did like the emails. I used to like answer the emails.
Oh yeah, you can do that in this game.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh well.
That was weird physics.
Yeah. Average GT5 physics.
And now for Jewelry Heist. So in the gun shop you basically want to get like the most useful gear and just upgraded magazines for rifles. That's basically all you need. And like the explosive weapons. And maybe armor. But from what I've seen it's actually not that useful. Maybe only if you are bad at Meriwether.
So we did that stunt jump already, so it doesn't count again. On the third mission of the game, Repossession.
Yeah, you can complete the same stunt jump, but it doesn't increase the counter.
Yo, Frankie, we were just talking about
So what we doing here?
We're working.
I was shooting there to skip like the slow walk.
We need some transport.
I'm just gonna jump down, and the car you arrived with just stays.
We need some transport.
But if you want to, you can just destroy the car and get Franklin's Buffalo.
Port City side of the Miriam Turner
I'm gonna
overpass.
shoot a bit to make Franklin run, because he's slow.
Almost forgot. Here's the rifle.
Another funny thing is that the game actually remembers that you have a suppressor on the pistol. So even though the sound is really loud, the game is still, oh, there's a suppressor, so no NPC hears that. That's why you can freely shoot there.
Okay, man, I'm grateful for that, dog, but buying cocaine is a whole different thing from sinking a container ship into a harbor.
Not really, kid. It's all about what.
Time of day is actually not that bad. I'm losing like
cool. So what's
30 minutes in game.
I don't know what it is, but I know it's important. You heard of
That's alright still.
I mean, like, recently I was almost like over 3 hours early.
Uses to fight its wars and
So I can afford some mistakes.
all over the planet.
They're the army?
They're like the army, only they're private, so they cost more. Anyway, they've just been cleared.
Oh yeah, I think I need to clear text on Franklin's phone.
And what's one of the first on the list?
I'm
stopping the car in the median here. Head to your shooter's nest and call Mike.
All right, man, whatever.
So see, I'm gonna be using the phone on this mission. I need to keep the text to make it like better.
Hey, dog, I'm in position. Let me know when you're ready.
And this mission is basically just infiltrating this freight
I'm in position.
ship.
Damn, that's a long way up.
To get
So
the
make sure
like
I
a
don't run into
device.
any
It's called
trouble when I
device
get there.
from Meriwether.
Fuck it, Trevor.
Which Trevor wants to sell to Chinese. A really good idea.
Hey, yo, there's two guards. These are bad dudes, right?
It's
There you go, Steph will definitely walk out.
Things I do for old friends.
So yeah, we killed these 3 guys, because why not? Now we're gonna plant some bombs.
4 bombs to plant, kid. Look out for me while I do it.
Yes, normally they wanted to like switch between Michael and Franklin, but we can just this whole section with Michael.
Moving up to position 2.
Hey, do this quick, man. I don't know how much.
So Michael is really slow.
I can do it quick or I can do it right, okay? Second bomb's in place. We're halfway there.
It's actually important where you throw the bombs, because
Over there! What was that?
There's a lookout on the balcony up there.
you need to like throw it on this red part
Hey, third bomb's in
of
place.
the
Last one needs to go inside the ship.
Come to the south side. I'll clear the entrance for you.
Now just jump here, walk here,
Here's the door.
and now it's like a timed sniper section. Basically just waiting for a heli spawn.
Guys in Port City, they caught me on the bridge, man. I'll clear as many as I can from the front of the ship.
That was quick.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, true. I just held this on the timer anyways.
I'm planning a charge. Okay, do it and get out of here.
Yeah, now we just wait for a heli to spawn and fly like here.
Shit, what's that?
Okay, nice.
I thought that was it for you, kid.
You want to kill this heli ASAP, because that way you won't get additional dialogues and the mission progresses instantly.
Blow the bombs. All right, go, man. I'll cover. I'm going down these stairs. Guy follow me out of the cabin. Guard. I got him. Go, man. I got
Just killing the remaining guys.
Get guys on the main deck.
Yeah, on these 2 enemies you want to wait a little bit with killing the second one so that Michael doesn't stop.
Yeah, once he's like there, you want to kill the last guy. So if you kill him a lot earlier, Michael just like stop and wait for a moment.
Shit, I'm clear. You can blow the charges. That's on your.
So nice that the detonate contact is on the top on this mission, so we can just like press up, enter.
Yeah, just like on Prologue.
I'm in the drink,
Yeah.
Where you at? Not far out, so you better find this thing quick. The scat eater dive gear will be reading its signal. Okay. What sort of signals it giving off? The kind that gets crazier the closer you get. Find it. I'll come in and pick it up. I should be.
So I love how the flare was like attached to Michael's hand. So you can see him not holding it. And yeah, this is the last time we're gonna be swimming the mini-sub, fortunately.
Yeah, thankfully.
It's really goddamn slow.
If we knew what it was, it wouldn't be top secret or very valuable, would it?
It ain't doing anything to the water, is it? I'm swimming around in this.
Well, it could give you powers, turn you into.
And since we are stealing from a military company, Lester is gonna be like, he's gonna come from hospital. He's gonna be, what the fuck are you doing, guys? And just convince Trevor to return the device to Meriwether. So basically, this heist is like a waste of time.
Yeah, you're done. Team's meeting at Pier 400 for a debrief. Beers are on me.
I'll stay for one.
That's what you always say.
Yeah, well, I mean it now.
Floyd, come in. I got the package. I get the doc.
And next one is gonna be another pulling mission, because we all love Tanya. But just... I mean, at least we get a free tow truck for next Barry mission.
Yeah, and this one also has some interesting spreads actually, because after this mission we switched to Franklin, and because we are at a specific spot on the map, close to where the car would normally spawn that we need to tow, the car actually spawns somewhere different. And then we kill ourselves to warp closer to the car. But it's very nice.
I mean, I always wait for a text there to make the run a bit better for myself. Quick switch? Oh, nice. Quick switch.
Nukes?
I'm gonna trigger a quick text.
Loco.
I'm gonna pre-place a C4. Wait for a text. From Beverly, it's always text from Beverly. And call Tanya. No. And as soon as we disconnect the call, we're gonna mission fail. That puts us on a mission with the Buffalo because it spawns the last car you driven.
Yeah.
And now, since we don't have Tanya present, the gate won't open early, so it's a minor inconvenience. That's why I'm gonna cap FPS to make the gate open faster. And since I was really close to the tracks, the car is spawning in different places, as Alex said. So normally it would spawn in the place where Franklin was, but since that place was blocked, it spawns here, which is pretty funny because it spawns normal train on like metro tracks, like the subway.
Yeah.
Come on, start!
Because usually there's not actually these trains that drive here.
I mean, fun
Like
fact, if you follow this train, it actually opens the doors on the train stations, like the container doors, but nobody can get in.
Phew, thought I was a goner there for a second.
Yeah, also normally on these rails here, freight trains don't actually drive. It's only the like kind of streetcar trains. Subway, yeah.
That's a bad place to break down.
Yeah, it started spluttering at the crossing. Then the engine just cut out. Damn car, foreign trash.
Yeah, so that's basically the whole mission, just save the guy from being hit by train.
100 times. But she's like, oh no, Phil, you can't say that. Not anymore.
He's gonna drop
She'll
this guy.
soon change her tune when she finds out I nearly died.
Disconnect Tanya as soon as possible.